Okay. Let's see how this works. We're going to try this again. Ulysses and Alex will be back just a moment. Alex is taking a little smoke break outside. We're going to see if this works any better, and if it fucks up again, we're just gonna end the stream early tonight because yeah, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is redonkulous. All right, let's just see. Let's give it. So far, the bitrate is good. So far. Also, I see 5 people here. Hopefully it works this time. I appreciate all of you hanging out and bearing with us. I did do a reset of the internet. Hopefully that fixes it, but we'll see. We'll see. We're gonna give it a moment, and basically, if it fucks up one more time, yeah, we'll call it for the night.
Okay. All right.
And I did it reset. We're already going again too. I just figured I'd give it a minute while you guys were still outside just to see.
Okay.
So far, so good.
You are broadcasting?
Yeah, so we're on right now. Yeah. But basically, like I said, if it does it one more time, we'll just be done for tonight. Yeah. It just might, I don't know. We might just be having a shitty internet today. Yeah. Hopefully, there's some people that have been sticking around though.
That's good. Loyal followers.
Admire that. Thank you very much, everyone.
Yeah, I mean, this is
just a little bit.
Yeah.
They deserve much better than this crap.
They do. Yeah. So yeah, one more time and we'll call it. So far the bitrate looks good, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
This game's not even that long. We should be able to finish it tonight.
Yeah, that was my thought too. Is like this tonight should have been the last stream for this game actually. So it would be unfortunate if we had to do
a little rump stream.
Yeah, well, also next week, if we play it again next week, it's we're gonna have half as long stream to even play,
right?
Because of how little of the game we'll have.
We'd have to dig something else out and kind of half start it or some shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose we do have Jotun, which we could also
That's
finish.
True. You'd like Jotun, Alex.
Yeah, Jotun's cool, dude. It's
okay.
It's like a little Viking mythology game. Really nice art.
Okay. I always like Viking shit.
Okay.
All right, there we go.
There we go.
What the hell were we talking about?
Shit, I genuinely don't remember.
That's how that shit goes.
Oh, I got another set, right? So he went to the porta potty, right? And he was sitting there, and one of his coworkers crushed him with a bulldozer.
Well, I'm sorry, can you say that one more time?
Dude.
One of his coworkers crushed him with a bulldozer.
Oh no. That's very...
Just, slowly dying in a crushed porta potty.
The poop fucking pushing in on you. That'd be horrifying. It'd be a horrible way to die.
Yeah, that sounds pretty goddamn bad.
Now it sounds like it was an accident, but because I guess this porta potty was placed in a really stupid way. It was kind of at the top of an incline, so the bulldozer was kind of coming up, right? And then because of the way a tracked vehicle works, it kind of is still pointing upwards as it climbs the incline. So it probably just slammed down onto the thing. Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
It doesn't seem like it was anything other than an accident. It's just a very unfortunate death.
Yeah, no, that sucks. I would feel fucking terrible if I played any part in that.
Well, it sounds like...
Man, imagine if that was your loved one, man.
Closed casket.
Seriously. Yeah, that would have to be a closed casket thing.
Oh, that's badass.
What is that?
That's like a robot dragon.
We were on.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's the same one.
Okay.
But I think the entire game is just trying to deal with this one gigantic
Okay, what is up with this dragon? Because that's not Kamiko, is it? That's a different dragon?
Kamiko's the one we unleashed at the end of 2?
Yeah.
No, it's the same one, they just kind of retconned how it looked.
Are you sure? Because Hoji was talking about it like it's been around for a while. Long time ago.
Well, maybe I could be wrong.
Like him and this particular dragon have history. They got beef.
Well, that's yeah. I suppose. I guess maybe I just didn't catch that. I was too busy talking about Alex fucking Gnomes, so I missed that bit.
I mean, it is your favorite thing to think about, I guess.
Do you think Lowang's ever going to hold Hoji to task for his whole thing with his sister?
That's a good question.
I'm not going to give away too much for those who haven't played the Shadow Warrior series, but that's a thing.
I mean, I feel like if we're playing the third one, I wouldn't be too shy about spoilers.
Well, I
for
mean,
the
I
first
don't
one.
think you have to have played all the first two Shadow Warriors to enjoy this one.
No,
There could
that's
easily be
true.
people like, oh, this game looks cool, looks like Doom Eternal, but with weird shit.
That's true. I guess that's just my own thing. I'm always encouraging people to start at number 1.
I mean, I generally agree with that. You know.
After you slinky son of a bitch.
Oh, there's more of them.
Ulysses, did you see Poland?
Are they sending fighter jets to Ukraine?
No, we've been telling them to send fighter jets to Ukraine, and they basically were like, well, we're not going to be the ones responsible for starting World War III. So they flew all the fighter jets to Ramstein Air Base and dropped them off and told the Americans, if you want to bring these to Ukraine, go ahead.
I didn't know that German metal band had a base named after them.
But that's Ramstein Air Base.
I know.
Like, oh, you do. Okay. The main American base in Europe.
Yeah, I was going to say that they were like, oh yeah, you know, we'll just give them to the Americans, and what the Americans do with them is you know, out of our hands.
Right.
Because, you know, the Americans definitely want a bunch of MiG-29s.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've been the ones, like, kind of pushing Poland to send them to the Ukrainians.
Yeah.
And the Poles were just like, this could turn into something really bad, and we're not going to, that's not going to be on
We're going to pretend we're not
It's not
responsible.
going to be on our conscience.
I've heard calls for for us to like send our old fleet of A-10s into Ukraine, like give them to the Ukrainians.
I mean, I guess, you know, I mean, we've been giving away a lot of military equipment. So.
Yeah, I mean it worked out great in Afghanistan.
No, that was a really smart move, guys.
No, I mean, you know, it's more expensive to keep it than it is to just leave it there.
But we need to keep building it.
Yeah, we can always build new stuff.
Yeah.
And it'll still be more
And that
affordable in the
won't-
long run.
Will it?
Yeah, that's how that works.
That's how that works.
That's how that works.
That's how that works.
Spending more money means
The Army
spending less
says
money.
that it wouldn't work. But what does the Army know about military equipment? You
Yeah.
know?
Right. No, I
yeah.
wouldn't believe them. I guess.
Don't trust them.
You gotta believe like Halliburton and Raytheon. You know,
Right,
they know what they're
right.
talking about.
Yeah, and
No,
the
there you
senators
go.
they buy.
Super.
They gave us Dick Cheney. You know, they're practically charities.
Yeah, dude.
Kill that rabbit! Kill the rabbit!
That elder statesman, bro.
Oh, he missed the rabbit.
Oh, sorry, I missed it. I looked away for a second. Interesting. So if we capture the dragon, we could be like.
Didn't we come that way? This game is definitely a lot more linear than the first two Shadow Warriors were, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just, you know, interesting.
Yeah,
Thing
it's
to note.
definitely just more. I
Hell,
the
it's more
fact that-
linear than Doom Eternal was.
Yeah, honestly, this is like super fast. Just like. I mean, it's just fight, platforming section, fight, platforming section, fight, I mean, and not that that's even a bad thing.
I mean, the pacing's really good, so I can't complain.
Yeah. I like it that I'll take a short game that like does what it does well than the game that, you know, has a giant open world map and 8 million icons on it that you
Nah.
have to run around and like a checklist. It makes it feel like a checklist.
So that's what you loved about Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
That's what I didn't like about Assassin's Creed Odyssey. See, enough.
You know you like to just like complete tasks.
Yeah, that's why you. That's
You
why
know,
you're.
you know that's what
so?
you got into
You
video.
think so?
You got into video games
To
so
do
that you
busy
could
work?
Just do
Yeah.
just
You
like,
should have seen Sage before he had video games. He would just pull open like an Excel spreadsheet. And he'd just sit there and just press like X through every tab like over and over again.
You did.
What
that?
kind of psycho
You did
did you
that,
take
dude?
me for?
Oh, new enemy.
Oh,
What the fuck?
no, this
Huh.
is interesting.
Okay.
It's like a mummy with a grinder on it.
It looks like a Tim Burton creature.
It does.
Dude, hey, okay.
Huh. Maybe I could cook up something nice for us.
Oh yeah, it's like a pressure cooker. On
Nice.
that. Huh.
And then that gives us.
Is that what they used to bomb the Boston Marathon?
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
I take that back. That was too
That's
far.
dark. I wouldn't say too far. Just
Okay, it was far.
it was fun.
Yeah.
That was cool though. What the fuck? All right. I also find it sometimes like I wish there was just a ever so slightly more of the environment.
Do you think those?
Just 'cause I
those
feel like I'm-
What were they? The Czar knobs or whatever?
Bizarre knobs? What?
No, Czar knobs. Like that was the last name of the Boston Marathon.
Oh, okay.
Or whatever. You think their mom was like trying to make fried chicken, like, and was like, "Where's the fried
She literally was looking for it, and then the news came up.
Yeah.
Like right there in that moment.
Yeah. Well,
I've been looking for that all week. I don't know what I'm gonna do about my fucking sliced chicken now.
Somebody, so.
yeah. People are very creative, man. You know, like
and how they murder people. Yeah,
I mean,
you're not wrong.
kitchen appliances and whatnot.
Any kitchen appliance could be used for murder if you really try.
I don't know about that, man. You can kill somebody with a whisk.
Hey, man, Indiana Jones taught me that refrigerators are proof against nuclear weapons.
Well, that's just a fact.
I mean, if only the people
Indiana Jones wouldn't lie to you.
if only the people of Hiroshima and Nagasaki had known that, you know.
I mean, if that elderly man could survive flying in a refrigerator like that,
Yeah, those are really safe.
yeah,
I'm amazed that like NASA doesn't just like put one on top of its rockets.
they
Instead of using
should.
this-
Yeah, just like an old like 50s
Oh my
like
God.
Smeg refrigerator.
Yeah, they waste all this money on like space capsules
Right.
and shit.
Like that's what we
It's
really.
gotta be like some like nepotism or something.
They probably got one of those fridges at Camp David that shoved Joe Biden in. If war breaks out.
Reaper Zero, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in.
Yeah, thank you for
Hope you're having a
following.
good night.
I'm glad the stream lasted long enough for you to be able to hit the follow button.
You know?
Yeah. But hey, that puts us at 360 followers.
Oh shit, we got 360 degrees, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
We're officially a
Follower.
circle now.
Wow.
that's only 6 off the goal.
What are we gonna
Or
do?
60 off the goal. Sorry, not 6 off the
6
goal.
off the goal. That's a very strange number for you to pick, Sage.
60 though.
Yep.
We're only 60 away. 420, man.
420 by
Which-
420.
420 is a Wednesday, so in theory,
You want 420 by 420?
well, I'm hoping for 420 by 420, and then to do a 420 show on 420.
Okay.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Fair
Which,
enough.
I mean, that it should track to that me and Tim should be doing rapid respawn.
Oh,
that
nice.
day
Yeah, you and
anyway,
Tim are the
so-
perfect ones to do a 420 show on
I
420.
mean,
Yeah.
that's pretty
That's
true too.
definitely
They're the perfect co-host for a 420 show.
Right.
I don't even know what's hitting me some of these.
I think it's the mold.
Yeah. There's that little mole bit.
Yeah, it's mole trail.
Get him.
There you go.
It's one. Is there another? Nope, that was it. Okay, cool. I don't want to. I'm not going to jinx it, but you know, knock on wood, it's going longer than it was without fucking
Stream's
up
holding together. So that's
for now.
I predict that it's going to cut out in 3, 2,
Ah,
1.
let's
Oh
see
shit,
that.
we're still here.
I'll fight you. Don't you make that? Don't you put that juju on me?
The world elect me king once they realize how I saved everything with my beautiful dragon-killing machine.
Well, that doesn't sound very good.
Is Hoji turning evil on us?
His grand war of supreme kindness of all humanity and creatures great and small. Does that answer?
Oh shit.
I don't even remember my question.
Oh yeah, Hoji doesn't sound like he's in the right headspace there. I mean, we
No.
did kind of resurrect him from the grave.
True.
I wonder if that fucked with him.
Could have.
Yeah, I mean that's your typical resurrection cliche.
I mean, he wouldn't
They
be the
come
first.
back.
He wouldn't be the first demon in this game to go insane.
That's also true.
Okay, so I know you and your brothers weren't exactly close, but there had to be some tiny nuggets of brotherly love between you.
Not horribly. After they siphon the power off that dragon, they froze me out. They did a simple performance review.
Performance review.
Immature behavior not befitting a god. So I like to joke around when I'm stressed. That doesn't make me any less serious.
In there, brother. Crack one joke at a weird-ass lady witch and suddenly a toast. Unprofessional, disrespectful, and difficult to work with. What a bitch.
Ball-sucking
Ball sucking funny duddies, huh?
Not the kind of dialogue you'd expect to hear from an otherworldly demon.
No, you would really wouldn't.
But I'm down for it.
The demons are pretty chill. Okay.
Are they?
I don't know.
mean,
That
yeah.
one just escaped out of that rock, dude.
I mean, I
Better
feel like
hope
most
so.
demons are kind of hard asses, you know.
Right.
Considering what's just going on in the world, I don't think that that's a chill one, Alex.
Well, we don't know. I mean,
don't know.
maybe it's been unfairly maligned, you know.
Yeah.
Could be like Maleficent.
But I don't know about that.
She was really a demon.
She was a fairy. Fairies
She's
and
just a
demons are the same
bitch.
thing.
Not if you go by the Maleficent movie.
Yeah, well, I don't give a fuck about Maleficent.
Well, then you didn't get the point of that movie then.
Nope.
Did you ever see it at all?
Nope.
I kind of figured.
But the CGI has aged so well, Alex.
Did it?
To be honest, I haven't looked at it since it came out, so I don't even know if that's how sarcastic you are on that point.
I mean, I didn't see it until well after it came out.
Oh,
So
okay. And it did not hold up
no,
by the time you saw it.
no.
Yeah, I don't know how some of these, like, what do they call them, these Disney movies? These
Disney movies?
live action, no, these live action, Jesus Christ, they just fucked up. No, these Disney, what do they call them, the live action Disney movies? They have a name for them.
Yeah, live action Disney movies.
Oh, whatever, fuck out. Actually, there's something they're calling them, like,
I don't know.
Disney
I don't know.
Remakes?
No, like,
I really don't know.
okay, yeah, that's fine. Disney has some corporate lingo for them. Like,
Sure.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, okay, I didn't realize that there was a...
Which one of them is your favorite, Alex? Do you like Mulan?
I didn't watch Mulan because I heard it sucked.
Oh, well, maybe you should give it a chance.
I heard it sucked.
Come on, man! It was produced in China with their official government like sponsorship.
Yeah, I
so.
heard
a great sign.
I heard the government of that Uyghur province got thanked in the movie for their immense cooperation. Or I don't know what scenes, whatever slave labor they need
For allowing them to film right
You know-
outside of the concentration camp.
Well, that's what I was going to bring up, is they literally did film parts of the movie directly next to one of the Uyghur concentration camps.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, it's really not. There's not a lot of movies that I'm like, yeah, fuck this, I'm not going to ever, like, really probably watch it, but that's one I
Yeah, there's certain political things you can do that are kind of, you know, that make it, even just watching it, feel distasteful.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and that's definitely one of them. That is definitely one of them. Whoop. Oh, there we go.
That guy didn't give you as much health as it looks like he would.
Which is unfortunate.
Dingy motherfuckers. Yeah, these are some tight fucking levels.
Yeah, that's one thing, is I feel like if there's a criticism to be had in this game, it's that I mean, I don't even feel like I haven't I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm on a first playthrough and I will, you know, inevitably get better at the more I play it, but it does feel like these like arenas are almost too tight sometimes.
I know all the furniture and Beauty and the Beast was just dystopian, kind of horrifying looking.
Oh,
Was it?
the live action movie?
Yeah,
I never saw that one.
they just look strange. Like this, I don't know. They tried to make it all look realistic-ish, but also
that's a bad
cartoony.
choice for
Yeah.
those particular,
Yeah, there's certain movies like, I mean, I thought Jungle Book was pretty decent.
I thought that I think
didn't
that's
think
the
it was-
best one. that
I didn't
they've
think it
done.
was necessary.
Oh no,
None of these are
absolutely.
necessary.
I felt the same way about Lion King.
Lion King was like crap.
Yeah, and especially
You know, fucking Lion Witch in the Wardrobe had better looking lion effect.
yeah,
It did, sadly.
and less lions.
Yeah?
Like, I mean, for a movie that was like 85% lion, they still worked harder on the lion.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just the nostalgia culture that we're in. You know, it's kind of.
Yeah, I mean,
Remake everything.
people really just.
We say as we play a remake.
Well, this is a new game. I mean,
Oh, it's a sequel to a remake.
it's a sequel to it.
I don't know where that puts it, to be honest. Do you think they should do a live-action remake of Mulan 2?
Yes.
No.
As a follow-up to the shitty one they already made, yes, I do.
It's the one where Mulan has to learn that she should just be a stay-at-home, be a housewife.
That is what the entire film is.
That's an important lesson to learn, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely what you should be teaching, you know.
After your girl power movie.
Yeah.
Follow-up is after Mulan learned that she was a strong, independent woman, she realized that what she really needed was a man.
I mean, as much as you make that joke, I mean, it's literally what that movie actually was. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I know. That is a weird direction to take Mulan in.
It's literally, I think, like the opposite of everything I could have imagined you doing it with Mulan. Like, it's like the entire point.
Yeah, there might as well not be a Mulan in the Mulan movie.
Just make a different movie.
Yeah. An incredibly sexist movie.
Yeah. But at least, like, don't call it, like, the thing that was actively, like, trying to send the opposite message out into the world. What the hell? There we go. Whoop.
At least the health respawn.
Yeah, that's nice at least.
Oh, they definitely captured that janky retro feel with these tiny little rooms.
Yeah, right.
It does feel very claustrophobic, man. When it's facing you like that.
Mm-hmm.
Better
Especially
when
just
it's
these
just
brute enemies, too.
I remember there being some rooms like this in the Heretic expansion.
Yeah. I mean, even just in, like, OG Doom.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ, more of you guys.
Original Doom and Doom 2 are actually pretty tame by, you know, most standards now these days in shooters. But then you get shit like Plutonia Experiment. That was a sort of a semi-official expansion to Doom, and that's what really pushed this kind of crap. It's the sort of thing where, like, the first level, like, throws, like, the toughest enemies at you, like, out of tiny closets, and you have to fight them with a pistol.
yeah.
That just sounds so frustrating to me.
It also
Granted,
had,
I played Dark Souls, so
yeah.
I don't know.
It also had dick moves, like you're supposed to cross the canyon over a bridge, except the bridge was invisible.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So,
Just doing a brief sound check, real quick. Well, I mean, we'll see how long. Hopefully, we don't have another issue. I think we're good.
I mean, it's been holding up for quite a while now.
yeah, this is the longest it's gone.
I also just, resetting it seemed like it made a big difference.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
It's too bad that happened when there were, like, people here, though.
I know.
Yeah, it really crashed the momentum on the stream.
Looks like a
Oh, well.
That's a good line.
There are going to be technical issues occasionally.
Yeah.
Can't prevent it forever.
No,
That's pretty bitchin' up there, though.
that is quite
Pretty cool.
intense. What the fuck is that?
I don't know, but it would be fun.
Giant rail gun or something?
It'd be fun to like stick like a chair on one of those rings, though.
Aaron just like charge people for admission.
Yeah, man, that'd be like Valley Fair.
Ooh. Oh, man, did you hear Valley Scare is going away?
Is it?
Yeah, they're not going to do it anymore.
Did anybody still go to Valley Scare?
I mean, I never went to Valley Scare, so I have no...
Why are they getting rid of it?
They're replacing it with something that's more, like, oriented for, like, young kids.
Oh.
I mean, I never went anyways. I always assumed it was, like, not that intense and kind of more... At the very least, it looked like something for teenagers to me, not something for, like, adults.
Mm-hmm.
But
like
I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I've never gone.
I feel like teenagers have better things to do these days.
I never like really enjoy any haunted houses.
I mean, there are some pretty intense ones. Like, do you ever go to the Soap Factory?
Well, I'm not really big on the ones where they grab you and pull you around and shit.
You just like to look at stuff more.
Yeah, I just want to be disturbed.
You know, like
Right.
when the ghosts get handsy.
Yeah, I don't like I mean, like some of them like they're like taking the
Oh,
CIA's like Guantanamo torture boat. Like, whoa, for entertainment purposes.
Do you think they could open a haunted house at Guantanamo Bay?
Okay. Well,
Maybe, isn't it mostly cleared out now? What are they gonna do with
Is it?
Yeah, I don't think there's many terrorists left down there.
Well, I mean, they don't
there
have
were
to be
never
terrorists
that
to
many
be there.
Well, there were never that many there, but yeah, I think most of them have been, killed
Ain't much of a living.
or sent back or deals like that. Didn't we just let some hijacker go home or something?
Oh yeah. There was a hijacker from shit. I don't remember where it was, but he was involved tangentially with 9/11.
Right. Yeah, I mean, so, I don't think there's much of anybody left down there right now.
Well, see, so open it up, turn it into a theme park.
I mean, yeah, I don't know, like, you know, what people are gonna do, you know, if they go down there.
Look, the government's losing money, man. We got to make up our debt somehow.
I gotta figure it out somehow.
Just Airbnb Guantanamo.
That is Airbnb Guantanamo. There we go.
Wouldn't that be water B&B? Waterboard and breakfast?
Oh, nice.
WB&B.
Ooh.
Starting to sound like a porn category. Right?
God, that probably is a thing.
What?
I mean, just the acronym
waterboarding?
itself.
Oh,
sounds
yeah, I was
like
gonna say, like, what, waterboarding people, and then you get continental breakfast in the morning?
What else is what else is Dick Cheney gonna yank it to with this pig dick?
Pig dick.
I mean, he's gotten other kinds of pig transplants, so I can
I'm
only
pretty
assume.
sure those hearts came from innocent human beings.
Big laser gun can happen. You think so? Some of those are pig hearts.
Are they?
No,
I thought they,
no, he has had pig
I
heart
thought they
transplants.
just successfully
No, that's
transplanted
the
a pig heart
blinding.
into somebody.
No, what you're thinking of is that they just for the first time recently did a heart transplant with a pig heart that had human cells grown with it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they just put a raw pig heart in Dick Cheney?
Yeah.
That's
He's got like a bullet belt of them.
All right.
crazy.
Yeah,
Every
he's
time
gonna
he has a
pop a
heart
new one
attack, he
in.
just pops it out.
It's like, fuck.
Oh, there's more endangered animals I gotta finish off. Oh.
Gotta go hunt quails. Quails, the most dangerous game.
It's lawyer season.
You did it, you son of a bitch! You did it! Abort the mission. Say what? Hold on, I miscalculated.
I do enjoy how expressive Hoji's mask is now.
So Hoji has not been on the up and up with us since he
No.
came back.
He's never been the most competent demon.
That's also very true. It almost makes me think of Wheatley in Portal.
Yeah, I can see it.
He's just like, no idea what he's doing. You ever play Portal, Alex?
No.
Oh, shit, that's something.
God,
That's something we should play with you on the
We
stream
should.
at some point.
Those are so funny. Some of the best like comedy games
Well, I know
ever.
Stephen Merchant's in it.
Yep.
Part of what makes Hoji and Lo Wang great is that Hoji is in some ways kind of a demon version of Lo Wang. They're both
Yeah.
incompetent losers.
Well, like they're like
They're
Lo Wang-
badass, but also incompetent losers.
Right. Well, like Lo Wang is like a straight up like dork, like nerd kind of loser even.
Yeah, he has a Wang cave that's kind of like the Bat Cave in like the other two games.
Or like even at the beginning of this game when he was arguing with Zilla about the dragon. He goes,
Ooh, that's
well,
pretty.
Zilla, technically it's a wyvern because it's got wings and flippers. And I was like, yep, that's the most like, well, actually.
Actually.
I'm digging that fairy tree up there.
Yeah, that's cool.
That is
That's
dope.
very cool. Am I supposed to just jump?
Let me go check it out.
There's probably some
a
hook
ring,
things down
there's
there,
a
yeah.
ring down there. Did you see the ring? Can
There,
you
I
get to
see
that
it.
one?
It's just far away. So I'm just.
Come on, Sage, you gotta take a leap of
Yeah,
faith.
risk
All right,
it.
all right,
risk
all right.
it for
Yeah,
the
Assassin's
biscuit,
Creed
dude.
this shit.
Yeah.
Did you say risk it
there's
for the
a-
biscuit?
Yeah.
What is that? What biscuit are you risking it for?
Sage's cat, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, what are you risking? For-
Your life.
Yeah,
My
you're
life.
risking your life for biscuit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, as you would for your
Yeah.
multitude of cats.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Because there's 3 of them.
How many disciples you got now? Cat Jesus?
Yeah, no more than 3 of them.
For now.
That almost looks like Kashyyyk.
Oh shit!
Pretty soon, Sage is going to be hauling in like sacks of food like he has a horse.
I thought you were gonna say hauling in sacks of cats.
He's just going to have to.
They're just rolling every time they go hit a stair.
You're going to have to take like a big Bowie knife and just rip the bag of food open and toss it into the horde and run.
It's gonna be a fucking free for all if I do that, dude.
That's right, man. You're gonna have cats, like you'll, every once in a while you find a dead cat that got stampeded.
And the other ones.
Rush.
You'll feel like, oh no, I have to buy 10 more.
Jesus, man.
The grief.
Nothing can fill my heart except 20 more cats.
Man, you make me sound like Doctor and fucking Eggman from that Sonic Christmas special.
You mean you're not?
Whoa! Hundreds! Thousands! Whoa!
That was some weird shit.
Well, I don't know. I mean, man, those Sonic cartoons were weird, because there's the one that we watched,
Yeah.
and then there was another one on in the 90s I only vaguely remember, but it was like a straight up like post-apocalyptic, like almost like the human resistance in like Terminator. We're fighting against the giant, like, evil corporation that...
But it was Eggman?
Yeah.
Huh.
But, I mean, it was like, yeah, he had ended the world, and it was his, like, evil dystopian corporation. And, like, Sonic was John Connor. It was weird, man. It was weird.
What do you think of,
So wait, are you telling me that a robot wore Sonic the Hedgehog's skin and went back in time and, like, had to, like, save, like, you know, the human?
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Well, you're telling me that Sonic the Hedgehog had been flayed, and that
No, I
his skin
never
was
said
now
that.
over a robot body.
I did not.
Oh,
that happened?
Well, you, like, if Sonic was the Terminator, is what you're
is
thinking?
that a historical fact?
And
It
he had-
is a
and he had-
historical fact.
And they got Arnold Schwarzenegger to do the voice.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
I got to go fast.
Okay, come on, that would be pretty good,
That would
actually.
be good.
That would be fucking hilarious.
God, can you imagine? Well, I mean, Jim Carrey's already playing Dr. Robotnik.
And he sucks.
Ulysses is particularly angry about that, too.
I mean,
Honestly, like, I went into that movie expecting to hate Sonic himself, but then I was like, Sonic, you're fine. I don't give a shit about you.
Yeah, Sonic
Eggman
was
can go to
actually
hell.
not even, Sonic wasn't even, like, mildly irritating. I was actually completely okay with him, but Jim Carrey, I wanted to die. I wanted him to die.
Jim Carrey has really lost any touch he ever had, man.
Oh, yeah, he's got
Yeah.
He's one of the most unfunny motherfuckers alive at this point. Not that I ever thought Jim Carrey was the funniest person to start
But he
with,
was
but
funny.
He was funny. He had his moments, too.
Yeah, when he was doing, like, the Max Headroom routine.
Yeah, I mean, I think Ace Ventura is funny.
At least the
Gotta
first
kick
one.
ass. The first one's funny, yeah. The second one's kind of stupid.
But
So did you like Paul Dano's Riddler more than Jim Carrey's Riddler?
Yes, I did.
Did you?
I did.
After that masterful take,
I mean,
a la Joel Schumacher?
to be fair, Jim Carrey's Riddler is no crazier than, like, anything in the Adam West series, which is, you know.
Yeah, but I like, is it Frank Gorshin?
Frank Ocean is better.
He's great as
Yeah, he's actually my favorite villain in the Adam West series. He's actually really good. Just in general. Because he does the crazy spandex over the top, like, you know, super goofy Adam West villain, but then at the same time he'll actually deliver he'll stop and do like a fucking Shakespearean fucking monologue in the middle of it and sell it. Like, he'll legitimately sell that monologue.
And his riddles are half decent.
Yeah, some of those riddles were good. Some of them are not so
Some of them are just, I mean, that's the nature of the Adam West.
Yeah.
Batman, you know.
Although no matter how nonsensical they are, Batman always would figure them out in like 5 minutes. Like, Robin, what's dangerous and sits in a tree? A sparrow with a machine gun. That was really the answer in one of them.
Yep. Yeah.
That was in the movie.
Yeah, that was the movie.
That was the movie.
The movie was even more ridiculous like
It accentuates
less-
all the goofy.
Yeah, they leaned into that hard,
They
you know.
leaned into it way
There's like
harder.
very long sequence where Batman is trying to just find a way to get rid of a bomb, and he's like, "Oh, nuns! Oh, ducklings! Oh, there's kids crossing." I mean, it's like 5 minutes of him just running around.
Having a
Of,
stroke.
like, slapstick. Comedy,
Yeah.
basically, yeah.
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
That's true, though.
I mean, it is true.
Yeah. What would you do if you had a bomb, say, and you had a limited amount of time to get rid of it?
I mean, I feel like
And if
body
you're,
of water.
if you guys ever been in like a situation, you know, where you just like step out of the airport bathroom, and there's like a bomb stuck to your shoe.
No.
No, that ever happened to you?
Let me tell
Oddly
you,
specific question you have there.
it makes getting on a plane a lot harder.
I can imagine.
Yeah. It's like, whoa, it's not my bomb! What? Bomb? Oh, shit. Is that what happened to the shoe bomber?
Don't get mad if you even say the word bomb.
It's like, whoa, no, I'm sorry. I stepped in this bomb. It's not mine.
Come on.
Maybe the underwear bomber just had Chipotle for dinner.
God. I mean, it could be, though.
Okay, Wang.
Guys,
Okay.
could you imagine, like, the overall stress of trying to get through TSA with a bomb, getting on a plane, and then trying to let it off, and it just burns your entire crotch while people stomp on you. And
Maybe that was his cake, though.
Oh, that's gotta be.
Could you imagine just, like, your plan falling through to that point, whereas, like, the bomb is slowly searing your penis off, and there's just a bunch of, like, angry people, fat Americans on the plane just stepping on you?
Oh, you'd have no dick. That'd be more dick-structive than that last one.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Yeah. It's on fire and there's a bunch of fat people stomping on it. That's worse.
No, I don't know.
Looking at hey, Chavez.
Hey, Chavez!
Doing a lurk tonight? Hey, no worries.
Hey.
Lurking is always welcome.
Yeah, you're going to be hearing lots about burning penises, apparently.
Yeah, so you came in at a good time.
I didn't have any other burning penis stories, but okay.
No? Well, God damn it, Alex.
I'm
You let
sorry.
Chavez down.
You're really letting us down on the burning penis front. It's a big front, man.
Oh, well, you know, I don't know. I don't want to brag or anything, but
Yeah, that burning penis was rock hard until you just kind of dropped the ball there.
I think the fire is probably what made it go limp. You
No,
listening?
the fire was what made it get hard.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think so?
You guys are weird.
Says the guy who fucks gnomes.
No.
Yeah, man. You tell us that we're weird when you're the gnome fucking expert? The resident one.
Well, man, I wish I had more to tell you guys about gnomes. I haven't been back to Gnome Good.
No,
I think that we're just calling it that now.
I mean, that's what it is. It's accurate.
Apparently, I just have to go to the gas station now to
Yeah.
have gnomes shoved in my face.
Weird.
Hey, he got stuck on the stairs. That
Yeah.
was easier to kill.
Hey, where'd Hoji go? Okay, he glitched.
He really did.
You know what? I'm okay with it, though.
I'm glad that we're not the only one who can glitch into the environment.
Right. At least it's fair.
It's a nice eyeball.
That's what you get for making fun of my hair.
My hair.
Is this guy, like the pressure cooker guy, using a wheelchair or what?
He has wheels.
Yeah.
I mean,
what
I
are the
think it just
wheels
makes him
for?
go faster.
Yeah.
I don't think he needs it.
Okay.
It's more of a booster.
That's for like, yeah.
Performance wheels.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like when
he's
he's in
got a
a...
nitro boost on it.
Yeah.
That's handy capable, dude. When the wheelchair is actually faster than walking.
Put nitro boosts on wheelchairs.
Well, we should. Why not?
Have him just rocket down the road.
Now that's the next Fast and Furious movie.
Ooh! Geriatric Fast and Furious? That's a
I
good
mean,
idea.
come on. That's going to happen eventually.
Yeah?
Yeah,
watch
I mean,
that.
they won't stop making those movies. So, I mean,
Like I said, I'd watch it.
yeah, hell yeah, dude.
We gotta escape the home.
Yeah, it's just a heist to get themselves out of the nursing home. Dom can't die in the nursing home. He's gotta be able to die at home with family.
They're like tearing apart dialysis machines to build some souped up wheelchairs.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
I'd watch it.
Probably be better than the other ones.
That's fun. Oh, that was the last enemy. Damn. Didn't get to use the fun weapon.
You got this meat crank.
It's not an ammo thing. It's just a limited time thing. So like, if it's the last enemy, unfortunately, won't last us into the next fight.
That ain't accurate.
I like that it goes limp when it's of energy.
I'm not surprised this game has that kind of thing in it.
Reminds you of something you live with?
Yeah, man. It reminds me of my crippling erectile dysfunction.
Come on.
Finally, a weapon that understands my penis.
Part of me almost thinks I should repost that we're streaming because now we know that it's finally working.
Right.
Of course, watch me do that, and then it starts.
And then it goes kaput again.
Yeah.
That's what I do with my crippling erectile dysfunction. I have to repost that it's finally working.
This is on Facebook. Like, if anybody was trying to fuck in the last 48 hours is still interested, it's back.
Hurry, it's only got 10 minutes left.
It's like, I can't maintain this.
Limited time offer.
I'm really serious about that limited time.
Yeah, truth in advertising.
Yeah, well, you know. I'll get hard in 30 minutes for your cab ride. It's free.
Pizza, you don't pay for it. It's late.
And for any CIA agents listening, no, I didn't actually have a bomb stuck to my shoe at an airport.
He does have erectile.
I do have to clarify that. I do have erectile. Including at an airport.
Well, you just,
Especially at
that's,
airports.
something, that's something the CIA wants to know.
I'm sure they do. That's why I'm putting it out there, man. I mean, this is all going to go in a file somewhere, you know, like, there's going to be agents poring over this for years to come, trying to go, what the fuck is up with these guys?
I hope that we have a dedicated NSA agent that has to like listen to all of our streams. We've probably ruined that person.
Do you think they just go through NSA agents, like they all get like quitting en masse just because they have to listen to our
God,
bullshit?
Like, no more of these people.
Honestly, I hope so. I would feel really proud to find out that we've like made people quit working at the NSA.
They're like, I signed up to spy on people sitting around in World of Warcraft guilds.
Not hear about dicks on fire.
Was not planning on having to listen to 3 adults talk like 5th graders.
Yeah, okay, please get out of my way.
I've never met a bigger bunch of bullet magnets.
You said you wouldn't eat any of these things, Ulysses?
No, I said I would. Well, it depends
They
on what
just
they
wouldn't
taste
be
like.
cannibals.
It would depend. Yeah, that was the problem.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, hey, you're fine for now.
Yeah, right.
It would depend on what they taste like, you know, how much like gristle there is, you know, are they kind of lardy, etc. Like, would you get any like weird, gross diseases from eating them? I don't know. They're demons, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you don't want to
probably,
demonize them.
you can probably get some weird things, disease from eating people, though.
You absolutely-
Well, that might be worth it.
People are pretty disgusting. Like,
well, if you cook them right, you know, they're much better.
I mean, yeah, you kick all the bad stuff out.
Yeah.
is that how that works?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, think about
it is.
pigs, man. Pigs are disgusting. We've learned out over the centuries how to cook them properly.
That's true. That's true. You gotta cook pork at the highest temp of all meat.
Don't want to get trichinosis.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, this sword is actually pretty good.
Yeah? Come on, open up your face.
Yeah, come on, you Iron Lich wannabe. I'm digging how crazy these little fights get.
Yeah, no,
Oh man, yeah, they flood the screen.
I just really prefer the slightly more outdoor environments. Really, this is my main gripe. Is some of the indoor ones are like too small. I feel like.
Yeah.
I get that.
But I mean, it's not, that's not a major issue with the game. It's, every once in a while, there's a bit like
Like
that.
sometimes I call the fire marshal on my own orgies.
What, do you invite him over? Oh, hey.
Okay, yeah, no worries. No worries. Happy to support. Thank you
Oh,
for
you
coming
did.
in. Fuck, damn it. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you. How you doing tonight?
Thanks for hopping in.
Yeah, fortunately you missed out on our crippling technical issues.
Yeah. Thankfully, it all seems to be working now.
Yeah. Sage had to unplug his modem and plug it back in.
Which, I mean, I probably just should have done that right away.
Well,
It turned out the cat had gotten clogged up in the circuitry. He had to pry it corpse free. He's got 10 more cats coming tomorrow to replace
Oh,
it.
God.
to fill the void.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's another little path underneath. I didn't see that before. Doing fantastic. Good to hear. Good to hear.
Only once the cats are gone do
What?
I feel like dying.
Oh, my God. Oh, cats, man.
Yeah, well,
Can't live with them, can't live without them, huh, Sage?
I think you just can't live without them.
I don't even have any fight in me.
You really are like
You guys
Alex
do
and Gnomes.
Like, you guys come down so hard on me on the nose, but at some point it's just like,
How do you fight back
What do
anymore?
you even say?
Oh, like a private message? Okay, I'll check it out. Not at the moment, but after the stream, I'll see what's up.
Oh, it's secrets, huh?
Apparently.
No, I'm not.
Is this person like gonna send you some cats? Are they your cat dealer?
Oh shit, Sage, come on, man. You can't be conducting your weird cat business on stream.
Oh, good way to kill yourself.
Yeah, yeah, I got really close to it. I was hoping it would, like, come up and get them after I ran
So
forward.
the Humane Society say you can't have any cats anymore? So,
No.
did you reach your max?
No.
Are you sure?
There's 3, man.
Did you exceed your limit for the month?
This game is good. Yeah, this game is badass.
Yeah, this game's
So
nuts.
far,
That's
it's been
pretty tight.
fucking great. Shit.
You keep fucking yourself with that thing.
I know.
Yeah,
I keep thinking I'm just far enough that it's not gonna get me, but I keep being wrong.
Yeah, keep your fucking dick out of the rotary saw.
I mean, I try.
Try harder, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Hey,
we got
Malachi
Melantra.
Games, how you
Hey,
doing?
what's up?
Welcome in. How are you doing tonight?
Playing a little Shadow Warrior 3. So what gas station did you go to and you saw these gnomes at?
Just the one down on Snelling.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? All right.
Not that far from here.
Dude, I knew they were getting everywhere.
Yeah, they're coming for you.
I really just felt a disturbance in the force. Like, I could tell gnomes were on an uptick.
You should have like bought some stock in Gnomes. That's going up right
We're doing
now.
pretty good, Melantra. We're just complaining about gnomes and happy that our technical issues are no longer plaguing us.
For now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
They can always come back.
that's true. Let's
Yeah.
well,
Just
let's
like
not be
herpes.
giant.
Yeah.
Just like herpes. Oh my god. Nice, we got a bunch of them that time. And
Nice.
not ourselves.
But now you got those hat dudes to worry about.
Ah, hats. Hats. Yep.
This is just so many enemies in this one.
This really does feel like Doom Eternal at this
Yeah.
point. You
Yeah,
gotta
especially this fight in particular is maybe the most it's felt like Doom Eternal.
give me a bed, walking the dog.
Hey, no
there,
worries,
there.
no worries.
Yeah,
We'll see you when you get back.
Doggies gotta go walk these.
Hell yeah.
right.
Oh yeah, they do.
Help them poop.
Sage, when are you gonna walk your cat?
I'm not.
You're just gonna walk down the street with like 10 leashes
Oh
dangled
no,
behind
Sage,
you.
I'm not really planning on walking them.
Sage just
You gotta
opens,
show people how many cats you have.
I
though.
didn't know.
Sage just opens the door and let him scream out. He's got like a dinner bell when he
Oh, yeah.
to come back.
Ooh, that was fast.
That's
Okay.
nuts. Wow.
Yeah, hell
There you
yeah.
go.
Okay, we finally got like an
Fuck
actual
yeah.
like
Positioned
Solid.
just right.
yeah, actual solid use out of that weapon.
Yeah, those things seem kind of crucial to your survival. Those like incidental gore weapons.
Yeah, I think.
Just something that can chew up a bunch of enemies.
Yeah,
They'll swarm you otherwise.
Yeah.
I definitely wonder if that one area was a bit extra difficult because I wasn't doing that.
That could be.
Just the system of the game. I mean, like in Doom Eternal, you know, you have your finisher moves, but like,
They do it. They have a slightly different function in this than they do in that.
yeah, it's more about restocking shit than it is.
There we go. One of these dudes.
Come on.
Is
There we go.
Sweet.
Okay. I
that
think we're
everybody?
good.
That's everybody.
Nice, nice.
Fuck it.
Nice.
All right.
So what
Yeah,
else
now
you-
we're moving through.
What
There
else
you go.
you guys been up to?
Actually looks like a good vantage point. I should be able to see
I mean, other than seeing Batman and playing Forbidden West, God, not that much new stuff.
How's Forbidden West doing?
It's awesome.
You still
It's-
forbidden?
It's still very forbidden.
Yeah, this dragon is just fucking everything up.
come into town.
Damn,
Ooh.
dude, that is a world-ending dragon.
Yeah, it is.
Frosty Dragon.
This thing should be fighting Godzilla.
Yeah.
I know, Zilla, and I'm sorry, okay?
That's too bad.
Eh.
That's too bad.
I can't.
I like Toji.
Nah, that was the end of Hoji. Huh?
He's around somewhere
Yeah, I think he's basically
in hiding.
become part of the dragon, right? He's basically taking it over. Isn't that what
Is
happened?
it?
To be fair,
Inside
we've
the
talked
dragon.
over a lot of dialogue. So, I don't know. But I wouldn't have it any other way. This seems a lot like the first part.
Into a fucking weapon. I'm sorry if I wasn't good with that, but you were being a dick.
He's a demonic god, Lord. You can't trust someone like that.
It's a fair point.
He would take that power and put himself at the top of a new pantheon. And so he did. First the power of the so-called chief.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah. Toji's like the bad guy now.
Well, I don't know how far we can trust Zillow.
Oh god, no, we definitely can't. He's the main villain of the whole franchise, right? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, he was the villain in the first two games and also in the old-ass
yeah,
games.
even in the like original, he was the bad guy.
He was the main bad guy in that.
Yeah.
None of these other characters even existed back then.
Right. It was, yeah. I'm glad I'm glad they updated it.
This series is far superior to what the 90s version was.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not even close. Dude.
I would be fine with the 90s version not even existing.
Yeah, honestly, if this had just
Wow.
been the first version.
If it's as offensive as you guys have told me, it would be probably better if it never happened.
Yeah, I mean, I guess at least it gave us this the
Yeah,
possibility
right.
of this reboot, but
For
you know.
sure. Well, everything needs re-examination with time. Right?
It does. The 90s was a strange era.
Right.
Ah, god damn it, get out, get away.
Their heads are the explodey parts. When you shoot their heads off, they don't explode.
Oh, is that what it? Okay, I was just firing at them kind of
Yeah,
blindly.
they're kind of like Ghost Riders.
Ah, that's cool.
Speaking of Ghost Rider, so I know they're talking about having some of the, or all the Netflix stuff is coming to Disney Plus, right? All the MCU
Uncensored
Netflix stuff?
too, yeah.
Uncensored?
Oh shit,
Interesting, dude.
oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, okay. I didn't really see
Great,
it.
so we're gonna see like
Yeah.
Ghost Rider's bony flaming dick.
Well, I think just like as it was on Netflix without any changes. Not like they're gonna make
So like
it
the Punisher.
they're not gonna make it into
show.
like a Starz series or something.
Yeah, so like the Punisher show and all the violence in that will be on Disney Plus with no censorship, which is kind of nuts. I feel like.
I don't know. I think Disney understands now that if it wants to be like a big tent streaming service,
It's got to have some. Well, it's interesting because in the international territories, all the stuff that's on Hulu is on Disney Plus Star.
Okay.
And then in the States, that stuff's on Hulu instead. But it sounds like they might be kind of merging the two services and then sometime in the near future.
What is it? Who owns? Is it NBC still owns a third of Hulu?
Yeah, I think so. Because Fox had a third, Disney had a third. Disney bought Fox, now Disney has 2/3, and I think NBC has the last third. But NBC's talking about selling their third to Disney.
Well, it makes I wouldn't want to be the minority owner in that platform anyway. Although, granted, I mean, NBC's Peacock streaming service doesn't seem to be doing that well, so I don't know, like, you know, it might still be worth them to have a chunk of a successful streaming service than, you know, 100% of a turd.
That's true.
Also, can we just admire for a fact how realistically they've captured Minnesota?
Yeah, it's pretty much what it feels like.
It got warm there for a few days.
This is crazy looking, dude.
That is pretty dope.
Is this the final level? Like, this seems like the dragon's basically...
Yeah, this is pretty epic.
Yeah, this does seem like...
And it also feels like kind of a callback to the first part of the game.
Right.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there's Hoji.
Oh, shit. Oh, is he going to be all embarrassed?
Is he crying?
Well, you know, villainy and trickery. Zilla bugged the mask. So, what the fuck was that about?
The dragon is the source of my power and immortality.
Oh, like, it always has been. Interesting.
Also why we didn't kill it, but imprisoned it between dimensions.
Can we re-imprison it? I mean, like, is that an option?
Kickstart a new world where you would be the only god?
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Why not? I mean, it's not like the other gods are so great, right?
They all pretty much sucked.
I mean, and also in the first game, a huge part of it was that the rest of them had really extra fucked him over, too, wasn't it?
Well, he had kind of set everything in
So I
motion.
deserve something nice for once.
No, that's true. He was kind of...
All the
almost like
gods
a
were
Loki.
pieces of shit, including him, but he kind of had a redemption arc, at least.
Right. None of the others had redemption arcs. So, I mean...
Actually, one of them did. The Severed Head one did.
Oh, that's true. He was alright.
Hero, when all you ever do is make things worse.
So this is the thanks I get for trying to save your stupid ass?
Excuse me?
I'm only here because of you. You're my last friend. My only friend. And if
Yeah, I was gonna say, you never had another, really.
what's the point of saving anything?
You are such a song.
Run! Hi! Oji!
This has got some finality to it.
Yeah, it feels...
Yeah, it does feel like...
I mean, considering how short the game is supposed to be, too. Wouldn't be surprised if it's close to the end.
Yeah.
Fire in the hole! And you're the hole, by the way.
And you're the hole. That was great. But yeah, well, so you guys said you both had saved some news stories for the stream. Did we already talk about all of those?
Well, I know I had used up some of mine. I don't know about Alex, though.
Yeah, I mean, I did that Killing Stone. I thought was pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's
You
pretty
had
good.
something, though, that yesterday you told me that I was going to really dislike when you told
Oh,
me
that
about
was
it.
the Killing Stone thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
demons are
Thought
the
you
world.
wouldn't
Yeah,
like
no, I don't like
the
that.
sign, another sign of the apocalypse or what?
I mean, at least you should be grateful that it didn't happen in 2020, though.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, right?
Well, I feel like 2020 hasn't ended.
That's
Yeah,
a good
it's kind of
point.
the same year.
Or I don't know. Like man, we've been living in like a never-ending crisis for a long time now.
There's gonna be some history books about the 2020s.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Well, the fact
The
that
roaring 20s.
Yeah.
like COVID, like we just stopped talking about COVID because it got replaced by possibly World War III. Like,
Yeah.
There was no interval.
COVID's not gone yet.
No,
it could come
COVID's
back.
not gone. Just people just don't care anymore because the nuclear holocaust may be on the horizon.
Well, what if we have nuclear COVID?
Nuclear COVID.
Yeah.
At that point, does it even
Like, who
matter?
gives a shit?
Yeah, fucking.
I don't know. Maybe the cockroaches could be concerned.
Yeah, I suppose.
I don't care.
The cockroaches
They can deal
are
with it.
already going to inherit the earth. Dude. They can solve their own problems.
Yeah, COVID can, or cockroaches can
They're
deal
going to
with
get,
their own
the
COVID.
cockroaches are getting all of my stuff after I die.
Well, they don't want your gnomes.
Yeah,
I'm
those
hoping
are
the
dirty
gnomes-
and used.
I'm
man.
Yeah, your gnomes are in
I'm-
used condition.
I'm hoping the gnomes go down in the nuke.
What if they're like
nuclear
cockroaches and they
holocaust.
could like survive without their head and shit?
I mean, I wouldn't be shocked. Like, it's like, gnomes do see.
What if gnomes
Sure.
inherit the earth and they like remember you, they worship you as a god? You're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Why
dude.
would they do that?
because you're their god of fertility.
Oh my god. Shut the fuck up, you. Jesus. No, well, if the gnomes inherit the earth, then I truly know that God is. God is a special
You're
place.
gonna die and go to heaven, and God's gonna be there to welcome you. He's gonna take you by the arm and be like, I will show you, Alex, what your whole life has led up to. And it's gonna be like gnome paradise with like giant statues of you with all these gnomes. Like,
I'll just get up to heaven. I'll be like, damn, can't believe I'm actually here. And then God will just come and put his arm around my shoulder and be like, Alex, look what's becoming of you. And I'll be like, no!
Send me to hell! Send me to hell!
And all the people in heaven will come to point and laugh at me.
see the one time when heaven is like inarguably worse than hell for someone.
Because everyone's just there to like.
Well, then, I mean, if you go to hell, would it just be gnomes in hell? I mean,
I don't know, probably.
Gnomes running hell? I don't know.
again, if it's like your own personal hell kind of thing.
Yeah, like the gnomes would be your torturers.
Yeah, I suppose. Well, it'd probably just be, I don't know, it'd probably just like chain me to a chair and then I'd have to watch a bunch of gnomes, like, really. I don't know. I mean, I really don't want to see gnome porn, but I think what would really disturb me is just to see, like a gnome society. Like, functioning. Yeah, just functioning and like.
Well, the gnomes are just gonna have like city council meetings in front of you, and you're gonna be like chained to this chair, just going, "No, kill me now!"
And they'll be full of gnome puns. They'll be like, "Yay" or "Gnay." Someone else.
Save me, Jeebus.
I don't even believe in Jesus.
I believe in Jeebus if you can get me out of gnome hell.
What if Jesus was a gnome?
Yeah, dude, what if a gnome was literally your Lord and Savior?
Yeah.
What, he
You had to eat of his body and drink of his blood.
Find a new
I
religion.
mean, Alex already eats them.
Well, that's a good point. He
He
doesn't drink their blood, but he drinks something else from their body.
Oh my god. That would not be my religion, man. Like,
I bet there's not another podcast that exists that talks about gnome cum this much.
there can't be, dude.
There probably aren't any other podcasts that talk about gnome cum at all.
I hope
That's true.
I
That's
hope.
likely
Yeah,
true.
you guys are always just thinking about gnomes and jizz.
Well, because you've rubbed off on us, Alex. It's like how you rubbed off on those gnomes.
I don't think I've ever said anything about gnome cum before.
You definitely have.
No, I very much doubt that
Alex,
I've
your
ever.
involvement in
I-
gnome cum is a lot more
I-
about actions than words.
That's true. That's true.
Jesus. I know for a fact that I haven't said one like provocative thing about a gnome.
Oh, that's not true. That's a lie.
You are a gnome provocateur, my
Yeah.
friend.
I haven't said anything about gnomes being like sexual in any way.
That's not true.
No, that's definitely true.
I bet you we can find some of these old videos where you said shit like that.
No, you guys always say that stuff. Like, you believe me, before you guys started talking about all this stuff, I hadn't even considered the possibility of gnomes having a sexual direction. Like, that made me hate them so much more.
Right, but since then you've definitely talked about that.
I mean, you guys have, like, theorized, like, an anatomy for the gnome. You were to figure out where their dicks
Well, but it was
are.
based on your experiences.
No, it wasn't. I didn't answer any questions regarding that stuff about gnomes. I hate gnomes because of their inane irrelevance and
To
just
fantasy.
space filling.
Right.
And now their colonization of like spaces that rightfully belong to better fantasy creatures. But no, I mean I never thought about gnomes that way.
On your pants. Wait, what? Are you like in love, Zilla?
The reaction shots from the raccoon get me.
Idiot. I now know we'll never succeed if we don't work together.
Yeah, we are gonna have. This is gonna be like tech on the YouTube channel, like part 6 of Shadow Warrior 3.
It's gonna be so weird.
Just because of
This
the.
is the shortest fucking game, so
many
of course it
little
has 6 parts now.
So many little 15.
And nobody wants to see his face.
Turning it into a thaumaturgic bomb. We will then deliver it into the mouth of the dragon.
Alright, that's what we're gonna do, huh?
Makes sense.
Exactly will make this delivery.
I don't know. I didn't think of that.
It's for familiar.
The raccoon's gonna get the bomb in the dragon's mouth.
It's gonna amplify the bomb's destructive power.
Yep. As raccoons do.
Have amplified their destructive
I
power.
wanna see
on
OG's
trash
face.
cans
We did
before.
see it at the end of 1.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Anything could kill me.
Funny that they're being so coy now.
I know.
Looking like Quaint from Ed and Eddie.
Yeah, Hoji got his face fucked up as punishment for his crimes in the first game.
I'm stronger than I look.
So is the raccoon gonna blow up when we
I
shove
think
it?
it might just throw the mask into the
I
dragon.
think the raccoon's just gonna use like its psychic energy.
Yeah. The
Psychic
raccoon's gonna be
raccoon
fine.
energy.
Bomb, yeah. Are you gonna play as the raccoon?
I think we're gonna toss
Hilarious.
it.
The fate of the world is in your creepy little hands. So be a good raccoon. Make like Bruce Lee, enter the dragon, and blow your adorable asshole.
The little raccoon noises.
I don't think this game will be so heartless to kill a raccoon.
No.
Trash man.
Yeah. Or would you-
Raccoons are pretty cute.
They are
I don't
cute.
have a problem with raccoons. Yeah.
No, I don't either. Raccoons are cute.
I mean, I don't want them to like dig through my trash.
Oh, well, I mean, it's you already threw it away. You know.
But then I gotta pick it up off the ground after they dig through it.
Well,
Just the mess that it makes. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Like I don't care if they eat garbage. I just wish they could like politely open the lid to the trash
Demons
can.
like cheering on.
get
What is
what they
that?
want. I don't like that.
It looks like a mancubus.
Gassy Obarian, huh?
It's like a mancubus from Doom,
But it flies.
but it flies and it's got like another dude in its chest.
Huh. I didn't want a Mancubus turducken.
I didn't know that Rosie O'Donnell was pregnant.
Oh well, that was
Oh.
that was a death.
Nice. Okay.
And our temporary gore effect weapon. Size does matter.
Probably want to move though.
Yeah.
This is just wailing on you.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's a good fucking weapon.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Probably another one of those
Whoa,
things.
Jesus.
What's up? What are you guys talking about? Well, let's see. You just missed out on gnome fucking.
You know, that's the
Always.
usual.
You missed out on erectile dysfunction.
Which you
Ulysses
have a lot of.
Yeah, yeah.
Problems with his thing.
Yeah, that's
A lot of penis problems.
What else did we talk about?
Well, you missed all the technical difficulties we had.
Oh yeah, that was
Very
embarrassing.
frustrating.
Yeah, the
Very
stream kept
unprofessional.
like the internet was so bad for I had to restart my internet and yeah.
We're real streamers.
I mean, even real streamers have internet problems sometimes.
Even real streamers have erectile dysfunction.
What you been up to, Buttered Toast?
You know, this week's been light on the politics, I will say.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
It can't be all the time.
Let's give it up for a special death tonight. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, and they better not come back.
Meh. I don't know. I'm still kind of astounded by the general Russian incompetence.
Yeah,
job hunt always sucks.
yeah, job
Oh,
hunt's
yeah.
not fun. So yeah, good luck. Seriously.
Hope you find a tolerable form of enslavement to feed yourself.
Well, technically, it's not enslavement because you're paid.
You don't
Depends
have
on the
option-
job, man.
You don't have
It
an
really
option to
depends.
live in this country without getting paid.
I'm just saying technically.
Technically.
Supposedly there's a ton of them out there, but I'm struggling to find them. Well, there's a ton of them out there that don't pay you enough.
There's a ton of them out there from very specific fields.
Right.
Yep, getting the wage cage.
Yeah.
Wage cage, yep.
Yep. Amazon was really trying to build those things for a little bit.
They were the suicide booths from Futurama, dude.
No, that was if you were having a bad day, you could go sit
Kill
in a
yourself.
wellness.
Yeah.
No, you could go in the wellness box for like.
It was a
15
suicide booth.
Yeah, only 15 minutes
It was a
though.
suicide booth.
They leave a knife there, and there's nothing else in there. But
Yeah, no, you
don't have to use it, but if you want to,
scream into it.
yeah.
No, but they also had those. They built those cages for people to work in, where it was like, and it was on wheels, and then it had like robotic arms. They patented it, and so you could drive around in your little wave cage. And
What's the point of that?
Huh?
Why?
I think they would help people move around faster, not get run over by the shelves, which has happened.
Fair.
The robotic
Okay.
shelves. And then I don't know what else the point would be. Safety, I guess. You know, you can't get hurt if you're in like chain link box.
Despite all my wage, I'm still just a rat in a cage.
They also they
They
straight
did
up
make those too.
yeah they straight up had this. They were
Yeah.
what were they? What did they actually call them? You just said
they
it.
were
I think.
wellness booths.
Wellness booths.
Yeah, something along
the
those
calm
lines.
booths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they like to call them.
You know, Amazon is such a shitty workplace that now, like, not even just the low-level workers they're treating the shittiest, but even, like, their higher-level staff are quitting in droves. They're actually having a hard time to find people to fill their positions, like, at any level, which is something, you know, they had pretty much assumed would never happen.
Amazon is pretty sure it's run out of
People.
It's run out of low wage workers. Like now, so many of the people who like
Well, whoever
would work a warehouse job has now most of them now have worked at Amazon for
Gotten
some
burnt
time
out.
And won't
hated
come
it,
back.
burned out, and won't ever come back.
Last week that they're
Probably,
yeah.
We do you think we were talking about that yet?
Yeah, we were talking about that last
Oh
week.
yeah, no worries.
But yeah, I mean, wow, ain't that just
So that's what happens when you treat your workers like shit.
Yeah, whereas before
When they
they
have
were
to
like
shit in bags, man.
a year ago, Amazon, the executives were so cocky that they were letting like software fire their employees
Yep.
without looking into the situations. They're
Yep.
like, well, we'll always be able to get more people, so I'm sure it's making mistakes, but who cares?
Well, they were saying, they were like, oh, well, so what if some good workers get fired?
There's always more.
there's
Well,
always
basically,
more.
their philosophy now they think
Turns out there wasn't more.
that's not true.
What happens
There's
when
a
you're
finite
idiots
number
who
of people.
ignore hundreds
And
of years
all
of
those-
corporate history?
And all those decent employees that got fired on stupid technicalities by
They're not coming
software
back,
are
dude.
definitely not coming
Well,
back.
hell
Hell no.
no. I wouldn't.
That would
Fuck that.
That would like being unjustly fired by a computer program would definitely make me never come back to that company.
Yeah.
That's like, well, this is ridiculous. Like,
Maybe if they paid like a massive, ridiculous wage, you know.
yeah, sure. I
Like
mean,
if they're like,
it'd
okay,
have
we'll
to
give
be
you $1
so-
million if you come back, but
It'd have to be
granted,
just
Jeff Bezos
so
could probably
insane.
actually afford that. To be
but
honest,
he would never do that.
No, of course he
No.
wouldn't.
No.
He's got
He would never give anything to the peasants.
he's
You
got
know.
historical bridges to deconstruct.
That was ridiculous, man.
I can't believe he was trying to get out of paying for it. What a piece of shit. Like, no, it's your city's responsibility to destroy your mom.
Hear about the lady on TikTok tell everyone to buy mouse jigglers, whatever those are, so their managers couldn't tell when they'd walked away for a bit.
for a break.
Oh, so
Oh,
yeah, okay, yeah.
So it won't show you as idle or whatever.
Those have been around for a long time, actually.
They've just never been so necessary.
'Cause now that's where, they'll track your mouse movement.
Yeah,
Yep,
to try
that's
it
true.
and fucking-
Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The surveillance software that they started to deploy.
I'm so glad I work for a small business, dude.
Nah.
Yeah. Me too, man. Me too. Yeah. I don't know. Corporate bullshit, man. They're always up in all your business.
Oh, they had that. Oh, they've had that for with the spy software.
Yeah.
But did they spy on us in high school?
Did
I
they?
believe it. I just didn't.
I know that some high schools have definitely spied on students.
Oh,
Some of them
yeah.
straight up got in trouble for that.
Yeah,
some
I
of
guess
them-
not that ours did it, but you know.
Yeah, some of them, they were like spying on kids even after hours at school, like doing their homework or whatever.
That's fucked
They'll
up.
be
man.
able to, the school had access to their webcams and shit like that.
Yeah, that's fucked
That's
up.
not good, man.
Weird.
1984.
Yeah, well, I mean, probably just gonna get touched by your teacher.
I mean, that's Also, probably a thing that happens. I mean, well, not probably. It's a thing that happens all the time. But at least it's not a 1984 thing, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I suppose.
Remember, I brought home a note from home to get my dad's permission. He works in IT, and he looked into the program and said, "You aren't putting
That virus on your laptop.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you gotta be really careful as a parent these days.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't trust any school, basically. Well, honestly, if I had kids, I probably would homeschool them because I don't trust anything that's run by the state.
Schools have been weird. Yeah.
Oh, they're very weird.
As an aside, I'm glad this weapon doesn't have splash damage.
I know, seriously, right?
Jesus, that's a lot of dudes.
So many Ghost Riders. Oh, Alex, what was your question about Ghost Rider earlier?
Yeah, you were asking about
me a
his bony burning dick.
No, I was just asking you about them putting all the Netflix shows.
Oh, okay. Well, so Ghost Rider was in the Agents of Shield,
yeah,
which is also being put on Disney Plus at the same time.
Cool.
So, yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do. Like, the fact that all of the Netflix stuff
You
is
would have thought Agents of Shield would have been on Disney Plus already.
I think it was just because Disney, before having their own streaming service, had signed that contract with.
Okay.
Oh,
Netflix.
come on.
Okay, sure.
So, like, they had to wait for that contract to expire before they could.
Yeah, Disney seems like they might be the only one of the major studios that.
No, we're talking about Marvel shows.
Yeah, just talking
Well,
about Marvel.
Disney is tangentially related to that.
Oh no, I know. That's just not what we were talking about specifically.
Yeah, they're gonna own all them streaming services one day.
Well, I
They're
think
gonna
the
own
only.
every person.
They're
someday.
the only. They're the
That's
only.
what the future looks like. It looks like Mickey Mouse stomping on a human face forever.
They're the only major studio that's gonna like.
The Terminator is gonna look like Mickey Mouse. It's gonna be a Mickey Mouse skeleton. That's what it's gonna be, dude.
Wasn't that fucking Itchy and Scratchy theme park thing?
Oh, that's true. God, I forgot about that.
I mean, you think any of the other studios will manage to like get a successful streaming platform off the ground, or you think it's too late to get new streaming in? I mean, Warner Bros. Has HBO Max.
I think HBO has been.
Disney wouldn't sue me for my kidney. I'd draw that Mickey.
I don't know. It's just like I feel like, yeah, I don't think there's a lot of room left.
I don't think so either. Because I mean, one of the reasons people even like streaming is it didn't cost as much as cable. If you're going to start expecting people to have 7 streaming services,
Then it costs as much as cable.
Yeah, what's the point? But I mean, who's signing up for, was it Paramount Plus?
That is going to be the only place to watch South Park
Yep.
soon.
That's so lame, dude.
Well, it's Comedy Central is Paramount,
Yeah,
right?
I
So.
know, but
No, I mean, I agree that it's lame, but... So it's time to get our eye patches back out. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's piracy. Pirating stuff went down because of stuff like there being, Netflix and Hulu, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where that cut down on piracy, right? Because stuff was easy to access and relatively cheap. So just like you said, if you have to pay for all these streaming services, that is no longer, convenient and cheap.
What happens if we hit that gong?
Is that...
Oh, I'm just curious if there's secrets.
Apparently not.
Disappointing.
Yeah, this game does not seem to have much in the way of secrets or like stuff off the beaten path.
Mm-mm.
Which is, that's too bad, I guess, because... Jesus Christ.
All right.
dang.
Ouch.
That's a skillful fucking raccoon, man.
Yeah, I'm glad that raccoon's okay.
And you broke its ball with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the important part. I mean, this raccoon has to live long enough to blow up later.
That's true.
True, he is our bomb.
Maybe we should call ourselves the Fast and the
And-
Furious.
Fast and furious.
Shoot
huh?
it. Oh, okay.
Motherfuckers! It was just like Die Hard.
Oh man, guys remember when Bruce Willis gave a shit?
You mean before he started making terrible movies like Airstrike?
Yeah, before
When are
Bruce
we gonna
Willis
watch
was in Chinese
Airstrike?
propaganda. I
When
just
are we gonna watch?
We do need to watch
We do
it.
need to watch
really
it.
want to watch it.
The main thing
That's
is we
like-
were
you
waiting
gotta
to
watch
get
the
Michael
Chinese
with
version,
us,
though.
You know?
See, that was like after Where the Heart Is. That was like the next terrible looking movie I was the most excited to watch.
You gotta watch the Chinese version though, because there's a lot of stuff that didn't make it into the English version.
Okay, we gotta watch that. They got a dub.
Yeah, I think so.
or at
There's probably a
least- or at
subtitle
least a
version.
sub.
Yeah.
Is it that the like footage is straight up removed, or is
Yeah.
it that the
Yeah.
Okay. I want to see whatever the Chinese government was embarrassed about.
Yeah, I want to see that.
I want
the
to see,
most.
yeah.
Let's see, we got some more upgrades.
One of those things that they had to just quietly bury afterward.
I do love that they were like,
That
you know,
way-
you're not really a good, you know, citizen if you don't see this, and then immediately we're like, well, you know what? No one acknowledged this happened.
That is one of the craziest things about more totalitarian societies is they can just tell the populace that something didn't happen, even though they saw it with their eyes.
Yep.
And then
Well,
everybody-
so happens here, though.
no, that's true.
But it is
Especially
easier and
recently.
more pronounced in countries
Yeah,
like China.
but it's
for
like,
sure.
but,
I mean, look at
nobody ever
Tiananmen
tries.
Square, you know?
Nobody ever tries to tell you that a blockbuster movie didn't come out.
Well, that's true. That's true. Nobody's like, the Avengers didn't happen.
Yeah.
Like, our politicians do that.
Yeah,
constantly.
typing is hard.
Yep.
Yeah, it's hard. That's okay.
Yeah, I don't. There really is no sending messages on Twitch.
History's just a highlight reel of bullshit for 12 years.
12 years? I think it's been a bit longer than that.
Is it that you're saying that it's cut down to 12 years worth of information? Because that I could see.
Oh, I thought they meant like, you know.
In school. Yeah.
Fair enough.
No,
Yes.
you'll never get a real understanding of history from school.
You'll get like an entry level understanding that if you were to do research yourself afterwards, then you might learn something.
Right. And then, I mean, I will say one thing about the American education system is that they're...
Right, I can't
especially
comment
with-
on other countries,
Yeah.
but you know.
Especially with history, they're so tied up in, like, having everything fit, like, overarching themes.
It is like a storybook.
Yeah.
They're trying to, that's like they put it together because they're like trying to like literally have like an actual narrative to it. Like a literally.
Which
like
if you actually...
It's always a
Storylines.
narrative of progress or something.
Right.
Which, if you actually understand history at all, you'll realize it's been chaotic, like absolute bullshit, and just power politics and
Yeah.
murder and...
It is propaganda, though. I guess there's also the thing of like, how the hell do you properly teach what history really is to kids?
Yeah.
I
It's
think
like-
you go over a lot of basics and I think it should be more about like teaching people to analyze stuff for themselves. That should be
Well,
what
yeah,
we
critical
focus
thinking,
on.
but nobody wants that.
Nobody wants. Well, that's not good for the corporations.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, one of
And then
the...
I'm sorry, they
The
always
people in
water down
power.
any progress and say everyone that got that progress by playing within the system when they definitely did not. Yeah,
That's accurate.
that's pretty accurate. Yeah.
Well, of course, yeah, I mean, they have to,
I mean, education,
well, I mean, yeah, what were you saying?
I was gonna say education is set up as like a social stability thing, not as like a
Yeah.
upgrade society thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's also a place to send your kids so
Take
that
care.
you can go be
Yeah.
a good part of
Be
the
a good worker.
society.
Well, the Prussians were the first ones to implement like a modern education system, and it was the nobles that asked for it, and it was
Because that's who it was good for.
yeah. Well, they created the education system almost solely to make good mothers and good soldiers.
Right.
That was the entire idea. It's like we need to prep we need to prep kids to be ready to be soldiers and mothers, and that was the whole point of the system. There was no other objective to it. They wanted to make obviously the kids as patriotic as possible.
Yep.
Because they wanted them to fight for the country. They wanted them to be able to do the basic math so that they could figure out their taxes and shit like that. But yeah,
They
as far
stopped
as-
caring about that here for a while ago. Being able to do taxes, I mean.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, the average person in this country takes the standard deduction, and if you
Yeah.
have one job, you have one form to fill in.
It's not complicated, but like, more being able to read.
Eh.
I mean, you do. It is super valuable, even if you're
We did
running a
establish you can't read
totalitarian
last
state.
Yeah, you're only semi-literate, Alex.
No, I'm trying to forget how to read.
Oh, right.
Oh, that's right.
It's hard work.
You want to be semi-literate.
Yeah.
Right.
I want
My
to be
bad.
functionally illiterate.
Right.
That sounds like a good time.
That's what you aspire to.
Yeah.
Ooh. I forgot we could do that.
But I mean, even the plebs got to read in modern society, you know.
Well, I mean,
there
that's
aren't too many jobs you can have.
Yeah, I mean,
where
so
they
that's
can't
the one
read.
area where history is different, is that, you know, we don't live in an agrarian society anymore. You gotta know more than how to plow a field.
Right.
You gotta be specialist craftsmen, pretty much.
We just don't like it when you're smart enough to question things.
Right.
That's really what. That's
What did George Carlin say? Just smart enough.
They want obedient workers, yeah.
Just smart enough to run those machines, but too dumb to ask why they're doing it.
Yeah.
Holdover values from agrarian society? Yeah, that's accurate.
Yeah, there's definitely holdover values for
I
sure.
mean, that's kind of what religion is.
Yeah, for the most part.
Also, I believe George Carlin's exact words were, but too dumb to realize or to notice the red, white, and blue dick getting shoved up their assholes every day.
Oh, well.
Yeah, that usually doesn't make it into the quote.
But that's definitely true.
Yeah.
I mean...
It's called the American Dream because you have to be asleep to believe it. It's one of the greatest quotes.
Yeah. I mean, it is one of the things, you know, that's one of my, you know, as much as I want as many services provided by the government as possible, I'm always concerned about the fact that it'd be the government providing them because they already do such a bad job with education.
Right.
But corporate education is even worse.
No, corporate education is a terrible idea. I don't know if you do, maybe more community-based education or something like that, like education collectives. I don't know. It's just, the school system is garbage.
It is.
And we spend so much money on it. And the truth is that the one thing that provides kids a quality education is to have the parents involved in it. That's why like rich.
You mean when they go to the school and yell at the teachers for, you know, teaching?
No, not like that, but like parents are willing or able to chaperone field trips, or they actually show up for the PTA meetings and like plan.
But Alex, the reason to put your kids in school is because you don't want to spend time with them.
Well,
Okay, what the fuck is happening?
I assume you guys heard about the teachers' strike that happened here.
yes,
Oh, yeah.
yep.
Oh, I would too. Oh, yeah, gosh. You know, read those messages there.
A lot of our problems will be solved if we pay teachers more and let them decide how to teach. Yeah, I mean, that's probably true.
It kind of depends, because, I mean, teachers don't always have good ideas.
Yeah,
either.
there are. That's
Look
got to
at
be a
Montessori
case-by-case
schools.
thing. Yeah, I personally had a lot of teachers who, if they decided everything, even if they were paid better, would have still been shitty teachers. So,
There's a lot of shitty professors out there, too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But my point what I was making earlier was not like that parents screaming at school boards are good, but just that like one of the biggest problems that like really underperforming school districts is they're in areas where people don't have a lot of money and the parents have no time to be involved in like school life at all.
Because they're working their horrible soul-crushing job.
Yeah,
at
they've got too much awfulness in their lives.
Oh, Sage, don't forget to claim your upgrade points
Oh, yeah, that's right.
from the challenges.
Oh, shit, I forgot about that.
You get a shitload of these.
Yeah, let's see. We got some more. Yeah, let's see.
Maybe those things.
Yeah, let's do that.
They've saved your ass a bunch of times.
So there was also a teacher strike in the UK?
Yeah, professor strike specifically.
Professor strike.
Yeah, I mean, teachers do get paid some bullshit.
Being a teacher is one of the worst jobs out there in America.
One of the worst things is we've poured more and more money into public public education and higher education over the years, and it's all been consumed by administrators that provide almost nothing.
They just do
Yeah, the
paperwork,
tuition prices are
really.
going way up.
Yep, tuition prices went up. But like the number of professors per student at your average university hasn't changed since the 70s when college was basically free.
Right.
But
$4 a credit at the
but the
University
number
of Texas
the number
in the 1950s.
but the number of administrators per student has like times 20 from like the 19. I don't know. It's just it's just tangential like people who don't do a whole lot. It's one of the other problems. Well, I think one of the things that hurt productivity in this country so badly is the absolute like monstrous size of HR departments at companies.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of people getting paid to I'm not really sure what. Like, I mean, I work for a small company, but I mean, like, HR and accounting are kind of one thing.
Right. Well, yeah, I mean, it's...
Humanity is a resource for companies. Yep.
Yeah.
Shoot it.
Oh, shit.
That was
You
close.
got it.
That was close.
Yeah, it was.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
There are definitely too many jobs where it's really hard to see, like,
Good
the
point.
value add to society, you know?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sometimes I think jobs have been invented just so that, like, they
People.
don't have to give us that 25-hour work week that they promised us.
Shit.
Well, then plus we rip off like immigrants and foreign students and shit. I mean,
Yeah, dude.
the fucking study abroad programs here are so they're fucking scams.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I think
I'm in
international
college in
students
general, but...
well, yeah, but international students have to pay like 3 to 5 times
Oh,
more on
yeah.
average, you know,
Yeah, that's some serious
for the
bullshit.
same education.
Right. But I know that a lot of the times you have maybe not so much students from East Asia, but definitely students from the Middle East that kind of just skate through the program anyway because they pay so much and then they're going back with the degree for the prestige of it.
Oh, there are definitely some students from East Asia that are like that.
Yeah. But I mean, the schools do basically have no qualms about just kind
Right.
of passing them through because they're
Well, I mean, they do
cash
it.
cows.
They do it for American students too. I mean, if you come from a rich enough family, you know,
Yeah.
you can get into Harvard. You can just get drunk every day.
Oh,
and
yeah.
your fucking white ass can just sit there and
Well,
not
there's-
learn a thing. But hey, daddy's got money, so you'll get a nice degree out of it.
Well, I mean,
Yep.
especially Harvard, Yale, like the Ivy League, like
Mm-hmm.
that's just hereditary at this point. That's how those schools almost single-handedly created an American aristocracy.
Yeah.
Like they by being like the only schools that you can go to in order to get certain jobs. Like you want to go work for the State Department, man. There's probably like 10 schools in the country you could have attended to actually get that job.
And make sure you got a rich daddy.
Yep. And because of all the legacy stuff.
Yeah, oh,
They
yeah.
get
Oh, yeah.
money,
the
money on
admissions.
admissions. Yes, they do.
That's very
Yeah.
true.
And that's not
very
even getting
true.
into the corruption in the system, like the one what was exposed with that fucking
Oh, the sports thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was wild.
The poor kids will scrape together 75 for a chance. Oh, come on, really?
for a chance to get in. Yep.
Yep, and
Yeah.
they'll be told no.
And then for the rest of us, man, who get into fucking mid-level schools, we gotta take out so much fucking debt
Yep.
just to graduate, you know.
And if you don't leave school with debt for the rest of your life, you're lucky.
Yep.
They don't even send you a rejection letter they email you.
You know you need references to get into some of the upper-level schools?
References.
Yeah, like for a job.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, Horton just rated us.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Thank
we
you for
got
the
a
raid,
raid.
Horton. Welcome in.
Yeah,
Hey,
hopefully there won't be
welcome
any
in, Lauren.
technical difficulties for you.
Yeah.
We've been fine for over.
Yeah, it's been like an hour now, isn't it?
Yeah, we're good now.
We're good.
We did have some
What's
technical
up?
issues by the beginning of the stream, though. So we Shadow Warrior parts 2 through 6 have all been tonight.
Yeah, a very long game, wasn't it?
You know?
We had to restart the stream so many times, but again, we're cool now, though. So. Yeah, how you doing, Horton? What were you streaming? Elden Ring? God of War? I know Orton was telling me earlier today that he's going to be playing God of War for the first time.
Oh, nice. Which one?
With a new
The new one.
Okay.
Because they just
so
brought it
good.
to PC, and he hasn't had a PlayStation for a while,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
he's finally getting a chance to play it on the PC.
It's so fucking good, man.
Oh, Orton, thank you for resubscribing. That is so very kind of you. You didn't have to
Or
do that.
do you desubscribe after a amount of time, or?
No, just for he just re-upped for the next month.
Oh, I got you.
So thank you, Horton. I
I
appreciate
didn't know that was how it
That is
worked.
Appreciate
always
it.
very kind of you. Alright. Get this time.
You got this.
Yeah, fuck this field of red Tiberium or whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever that is. Come on. Just go.
Oh no!
My head is...
Okay, that looks walkable too.
It did.
That's.
Oh, what? Okay.
You made it?
We got far enough that the cutscene kicked in.
Janky, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll take that. I'll
That's
take it.
Good enough for me.
Wow, Horton's on a 5-month streak of subscribing to us too.
That's crazy.
Oh, hey.
Subscribed for 5 months now.
That's
Damn,
crazy.
that's awesome, Horton. Thank you. God of War, nice. Blown away by how amazing it is. No worries, got a rolling sub for you, so it goes out every month. That's awesome, dude. Thank you. But yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. That fourth God of War game is something
Man.
else, dude.
What a just treat to walk through that crazy Norse environment and then
Yep.
to go through Yggdrasil. Every time you do that is fucking dope.
And
Oh my God.
the raccoon's got a bar.
I'm glad they censored it.
That's amazing.
That's,
That's funny, though.
I hate when I see my dad doing that.
Went off too quickly.
I mean, you know, you
But
gotta
then
lose
I
a good
gotta
man.
remember the cat walks up to me and licks my face when I'm not paying attention.
Yeah.
Just got to the World Serpent.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, dude,
sick.
Jormungandr in that game is so
Yeah.
fucking cool.
he sounds so intense, dude.
Brother, we are done. Game over, man. Game over. We can't stop
And I love the dwarves. They crack me up. What were their names?
Sundry and Brock.
Do you think there are mods that make them into gnomes instead?
No. Because God of War is too cool for that.
Too cool for
What
gnomes.
about Gnome of War? You know, if they made a whole game about, like a gnome
Gnome of
god.
War?
Yeah.
Nobody wants that, Ulysses.
You do?
I don't. I do not.
So, Horton, since you've beaten this already, I'm just curious, how far from the end would you say we are? The first fight at your home? Oh, yeah, no, that
yeah.
shit's badass. That feels like a true fight between gods. Like true, just
And, like-
the level of destruction to the environment.
Are you
that they
telling me
cause.
it's more
And how
impressive
about-
than the fights between gods and gods of Egypt?
Yes, in fact, it is more impressive.
I don't believe you, Sage.
And
Well, that's
Or-
Gods of
How
Egypt
about-
is the best movie ever made.
how about how much more emotionally resonant it is than any of the other God of War
You mean
games?
gods of Egypt?
Oh, God of War. I mean, just like the opening sequence of that shit is sad,
one
man.
level after this in the boss. Nice, so we
All
are
right.
close. We are close.
Yeah, okay. Good.
Depending on how long that level is.
Right, that's true.
One, hope. You don't ever want to lose
Oh shit.
all is
But yeah, no, I mean, I can't wait for God of War Ragnarok. Oh no, this game is great, Horton. The only bad thing about it is that so many technical issues happened during during playing it. But yeah, if there had been no one here, that would have been one thing. But we had like almost 10 people in the chat, and they all were gone by the time we finally
Yeah,
got
that was your chance for glory, Sage. Your channel's never going to recover from that.
I don't think that's true.
I don't know. I mean, Sage just keeps on alienating all of these people.
Well, yeah, he hates Dungeons and Dragons so much.
I don't.
And last
I
week,
don't hate
last
it.
week,
I just said it's not my thing.
last week you were
'Cause you hate it.
attacking mobile games.
Yeah, man.
Okay, well that yes. No, I
And then
do
it came out that he was just playing Raid Shadow Legends all day. It's like,
That's not-
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's because he won't play Candy
Exactly.
Crush. Sage.
Fuck Candy Crush.
See, first the Candy Crush, now Dungeons and Dragons.
What's
Like,
up
man.
there? You missed the ring.
Oh shit, yeah, I did. I don't hate Dungeons and Dragons. First.
He said he hated it more than Candy Crush.
No, I didn't. That's a damnable lie. A damnable lie. Play Candy Crush.
Yeah,
Why?
do it, Sage.
Why?
Sage.
Why though?
Because I want you to.
Yeah, you must do it.
What? Where
If we
would
finish
you-
this tonight, what are we doing next week?
Yeah, we gotta play Candy Crush.
We're playing Never Ending Nightmares next week.
Never ending Candy Crush.
Yeah, that's your never-ending
No.
nightmare right there, dude.
Yeah.
It is, which is why we're not doing it.
I just...
I played the every other weekend on stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't hate Dungeons and Dragons. It's just not for me.
You hate it.
No, not because I hate it.
See,
That is all
Sage
you
is
guys
just-
putting words in my mouth.
Sage is just one of the most damnable haters.
He hates everything fun.
Yeah,
No, I
everything
don't.
good. Everything good, man.
No, I don't.
Yeah, he hates this game. I can't believe he's still playing it.
Yeah.
I'm literally. I can't win. All I hear is hate. Of course you're gonna join in, aren't you? Join in on the.
But we did get Sage to agree to play it on one condition.
Yeah, no, I'll do Dungeons and Dragons on one condition, and that's if Alex plays, and he has to play. His character has to be a gnome.
Yep.
I already agreed, so...
It's gonna happen at some point.
That's fine.
We're getting trophies like left and fucking right.
I'll find a way to make it satisfying.
Will you? With all
Yeah, I
the gnome
don't-
sack?
I'll try the characters.
Ooh, there you go.
I'll just probably...
We got no name to
Are you gonna
DM
act
with
out the
thing.
gnome sacks at the table?
Dude, it's surprisingly fun. I mean, look, I get why people are into it. It's just not my thing. But if it's to make Alex suffer, then I am.
I'm on the dragon's back in Operation Murder this ugly motherfucker.
Is this the boss fight? Is this the
is
last
the
level
level.
to lead up to the boss fight?
Probably, yeah.
I mean, his head is like right there.
Well, yeah, you don't know what could happen between now and there. Between now and head.
Right, that's true.
I like how those floating heads blew up because you destroyed the platform they were hovering over.
Right, even though they're floating enemies, that doesn't really make a lot of sense,
That
does
is
it?
a little odd.
I guess their hover drives can only sustain them if they're a certain amount of feet above the ground.
I mean, that's
I
actually...
suppose.
That's actually... does kind of make sense.
Well, they're hovering, not flying.
Yeah.
No, the level after this, forgot it's broken down by a bunch of mini cutscenes. That makes sense.
What is that noise?
That thing, maybe?
No.
This time, you scaly bastard.
Oh, shit.
What? Oh, it really was. Okay, I guess it wants me to kill all these first. You can do that.
Yeah, these are easy motherfuckers. There's not too many of them.
Fair warning, Buttered. Okay. Really?
Did you missing something?
I don't think so.
Maybe because you didn't grab the ring?
Maybe that was it, yeah. Also, fair warning, the game we'll be playing next week, Buttered Toast, is going to be a pretty fucked up, psychologically disturbing horror game, so I don't know if you want to be there for that one.
We're not playing Outlast again, are we?
No.
That scarred me forever.
Yeah, I don't need to see Outlast again.
Thank you. Well, yeah. No, I figured I'd just give you a heads up.
I've never like walked away from something quite like I did from Outlast. That really bothered me.
Hoping they bring God of War Ragnarok. Oh, at the same time. Yeah, I don't know if it'll be a simultaneous release.
Probably not, considering how long it took them.
Yeah, although, I mean, Sony has been on, like, a streak of just kind of putting games on the PC in
That's
general
true.
lately. So I couldn't see them moving to a point where it starts being same-day releases, but I also think we're still a ways away from that happening.
If I had a PC that ran better than like it was from the 1960s, then, I'd be pretty excited about
From the
that.
1960s.
What are you running it on tape?
Yeah, man. Got those
Nice.
cassettes.
Friggin' reels.
Yeah, man. It's like fucking like old school NORAD or some shit.
Wow, that's cool, man.
Oh, I didn't even realize I could do that.
What? Flip them over?
So, yeah, well, so if,
You were doing that in the last video.
well, if I
Yeah,
if I
see,
use
they
the
put us on the
cheat
moon.
blast, though, I immediately turn them around, so even if they don't have their thing open, I can still do a one-hit kill.
They barely use computers at all to put us on the moon. They were still using freaking slide rules and shit.
To be fair, getting on the moon isn't that hard. I bet my computer could do it.
Oh yeah, your computer definitely has the computing power of the
I mean, all
minimal shit.
I
that you
need to
can
do
get
is
from
boot
there.
up like Solitaire or Minesweeper, and like the residual heat from my processor, like grinding itself to death, will be enough to like ignite rocket fuel. So.
There we go.
Minesweeper's a pretty cool game. Man.
Yeah.
Can we play Minesweeper on stream?
That's a good idea. We should.
I mean, I guess.
I don't know how long we managed to keep that up for, but
I mean, I don't dislike Minesweeper, but I feel like there's not a lot going on in it. I don't know if it would be particularly interesting.
could be like one of those just chatting channels, I guess.
Yeah,
you
that's
could have to like sit in a hot tub and play it, I guess. But you know,
You want me to do a hot tub stream?
Yeah, you doing a hot tub stream?
like Spider Solitaire,
Yeah, dude.
or 3D pinball.
3D pinball.
That seems
pretty
like it
good.
would have the most potential, to be honest. of those options. Say wishful thinking, I know, but hopefully it's not as long as 4 years. I don't think it'll take that long.
See, Horton's into that.
Real suggestion: play snail mail on the
I don't know if we should play a game
what is-
called that.
What's
snail mail. Is that like?
Is that like a snail?
Is that like a post office simulator?
All I can think of is snail trail when you
Yeah.
say that. So
I wasn't gonna say it because I've brought up snail trails too many times on this channel, but I'm,
Yeah,
glad,
it has
I'm
been-
glad that you filled in for me.
yeah, as you
Did
are.
you bring that up on the channel? You know?
I feel like it's been quite a few times.
At least twice.
Really?
We've
Yeah.
talked about snail trails quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's
actually.
just a natural part of our lives, you know.
Ah, right.
Snail trail. Do you leave a snail trail when you deliver snail mail?
I mean, I'm not a snail, so no.
I mean, snail mail is what.
Dumb flash game, but it's fun. It's like a roller coaster. You go on and crazy tracks and takes jumps. Things that makes your viewers nauseous. So,
Okay.
all right.
What does that have to do with snails, though?
Yeah, I don't really get the snail part. Unless there is a snail trail.
And the mail part.
yeah,
yeah.
where's the... Yeah, how's the mail involved?
Are the snails delivering mail?
Well, that's how they leave a
roller
snail
coaster.
trail.
Oh, you play as a super fast snail. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh,
Delivering.
Oh, okay.
but it's like a roller coaster to deliver the mail?
Yeah. You have to avoid slugs and salt. I didn't know that snails and slugs had beef.
No, well, I mean, you know, they probably want your shell. You know, those covetous.
Yeah,
monsters.
snails and slugs hate
Are you
each
saying
other.
that they're squatters?
Yeah, dude, those covetous slugs just trying to take your shell. You know.
Yeah.
The
It's like
racetrack,
West
the
Side
roads
Story,
are broken
man.
down
Yeah.
because we're at war of slugs, okay.
It's like West Side Story, dude. The snails and slugs have been at each other's
Okay.
throats.
That'd be interesting because they're hermaphrodites. Found a bug with the riot gun on Xbox. You don't continuously tap the fire button, it just keeps going.
Oh, damn. Like, even if you're technically supposed to be out of ammo.
That's annoying.
That's a bug that helps you, though. So.
Yeah.
So, is there any like snail/slug like penis fencing in this game? Because that's what they do in real life.
I thought the flatworms did the penis fence.
There are
there's
species
that.
of slugs and snails that do that
They
too.
do that too.
Yeah.
Ah.
There's a few kinds of species that like to, fence with their penis.
Yeah.
Frat boys are one of them.
That's called frauding, isn't it?
Frauding?
Is
pretty
it just chicken dick where you like run at each other?
Chicken dick.
No, I think frauding is just when you like sword fight with your
Oh,
dick.
and kept glitching out the textures too.
The slugs stand up and wear a spiky ring for armor so you can make cock ring jokes. All right, fair enough.
All right, yeah, I like those. I like cock
I like
jokes.
a cock ring joke.
You like cock rings?
Yeah.
I like a joke about 'em. I don't know, man. I put a rubber band on my finger once and it turned purple, so I'm nervous about it.
We'll see if you really want. You really want to
How
get
do you
crazy.
feel though? That's the question.
Tingly.
Well, maybe that's the point.
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't enjoy that like body part falling asleep feeling. Like
You don't want your dick to fall asleep?
no. That's your job, Ulysses.
That's true. Oh my god.
Well, what you gotta do is you gotta take the boner pills to your dick wakes up, and then you gotta put the ring over it so it falls asleep again, then you can just, kind of flop back and forth all
That
night.
sounds like torture. Like where they like splash water in somebody's face once they pass out and start torturing them again.
Yeah, it's like you're waterboarding your dick.
Those little things have been bane of my life. I know, right? They're annoying. Because there's just so much going on and then
You
I
will tell me what I
can't
want.
focus on it. You want to get really adventurous in the bedroom. Put your dick in one of those Chinese finger traps.
Then you gotta find another dick.
Yeah,
Well,
you got somebody else to
You
put
gotta
their dick in so you can get it out.
It only works if there's pressure from both ends.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty sure there's a Eric Andre skit where like him and like another guy like pretend to like put their dicks in like each side and then they like go up to people who are like, hey, can you help us get this out?
You just push it.
Push it
Well, yeah,
real
but-
good.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
push it real good. Nah.
yeah, I mean, the Chinese finger trap isn't the most complicated puzzle out there.
It is if you're like two.
That's true.
Chinese dick trap. Yeah, that's what they should really be called.
Don't search for that. You'll probably find something.
Yeah, don't Google that. Don't Google that. Nobody Google that. I don't know what'll come up, but don't Google
Yeah, I
that.
don't want to know. Don't tell us.
I feel like it'd be easy to get one dick in a Chinese finger trap, but how do you talk somebody else into putting theirs in once you've done it?
Well, I mean, I feel like it'd be easy for you. You got lots of gnomes that are, you know, signing up for that shit.
I'm just saying, you know, if somebody came up with
Blindfold. I suppose.
just like,
I don't know how you convince them to like not take it off until you were in there though.
well, you'd be like, well, I got a surprise for you. Like,
It's you're not gonna like it, but it'll be a surprise.
I'm not gonna tell them they won't like it.
But you find somebody who's into BDSM.
That's true.
Yeah, I suppose.
I mean, people do much worse.
I'd say that it's a form of bondage.
And
Yeah,
and
I'd say so.
sounds like, I mean, one of the least painful of the forms I've ever heard of. So I don't really understand.
Bondage.
No,
No, I don't either.
Imagine it's the emergency room after. How did this happen?
we fell.
A guy on a game
We fell.
wanted me to drive a car over stick and balls. There was a dude who died because he asked his wife to drive a car over him. He like dug a pit in his driveway, and then he was just kind of lying there with like under a board with like just his cock and balls sticking out. And he wanted her to like drive an entire car like over it, and like the car sank into the hole and crushed him.
Are you telling
How
me?
much money
are
is it
you
gonna cost
telling
to
me?
replace that concrete, dude?
Are you telling me that a board can't support the weight of a car?
Apparently not. Nor can a dick and balls.
No kidding.
I'm glad somebody did the experiment. You know, we gotta have this repository of knowledge for the good of the human race.
Right?
Yeah. How many pounds per square inch of pressure can your dick handle, man?
I don't think the experiment was that detailed.
Yeah, you don't think they were like have like a logbook of information?
I think we clearly exceeded that.
Some guys hate their dicks. That's all I feel.
You mean like penile weightlifters?
Just people doing stuff like that, like people wanting,
Yeah.
even just asking people to stomp on it. Like, why? Like, why would you want somebody to stomp on it?
Or like
The humiliation.
nailing.
I don't even want to walk into a corner of a table.
Wasn't there a guy who went on like a talent show on TV? I think this was in England, and he like crucified his dick and lit it on fire or something.
What the fuck? This was on TV?
Yeah,
Just got talent.
in England, I think. But, yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say, could you imagine Howie Mandel's?
He won, by the way.
He won the
Yeah.
whole
I
thing.
guess he had to get the reward or it wasn't worth it, right?
It was something like, let's do like the most outrageous thing, like, you know, live or something like that.
Well, I can see how he would win that. I can see how he would
What
win
do you
that.
mean he crucified his penis?
Like he
to
like
a cross.
nailed like wood, like yeah, like
Jesus.
yeah.
Like the balls for the arms? Like on
No,
the
it was
arms
just
for
on his
the
penis, I think, not on his balls. That would have been much more ambitious.
Okay.
Well, I mean, at least be ambitious with it, I guess.
Yeah.
I just feel like crosses were made for people, not dicks.
I mean, dicks don't have
people,
arms.
not dicks. It's our PSA tonight. Nope. There's a lot of that on this podcast. There's a lot of talk about stuff like
You
this.
could have just called this podcast Nope.
Nope.
Jesus is cocked out of your chest. Oh, that's good.
What an entrance, filling in the gap.
Yeah,
Welcome,
that
man.
was
How
good.
are you
Yeah,
doing
good to
tonight?
see you,
That
man.
is an amazing comment.
I saw a news report that said a man died from masturbating 61 times in a day. Okay.
Jesus,
I don't know.
that's ridiculous.
You guys, the limit is 60. Oh, man.
I don't know how there's enough hours in a day for that.
Now, your dick would just look like the Colossal Titan by that point.
I feel like my room would just look like a bunch of snakes had molted in there as I slowly pulled the layers of skin off.
I mean, how much cum can like fit in a room, dude? Like you'd be crawling the walls like Spider-Man.
Well, there's no way that you would be
Well,
generating.
Your balls
Well,
have
that's true.
limited. your
Yeah, you
balls
wouldn't
have
be
limited-
generating that much cum from you.
that's,
Like,
I mean, that's true, but like,
Your
Still,
dick,
good God.
Your dick would be like in old like
It is hardcore.
30s cartoons when when something's like tired or
your dick would dry heave essentially.
Yeah.
It would just be
puffs of
puffing
air coming out,
Yeah.
yeah, and or blood.
would be yeah.
Yeah, probably blood.
Yeah.
Probably some
I'm
blood.
assuming that dude was on some drugs or something.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean,
That had
But
to be
also,
some,
who was
like-
there, like, measuring how many times he orgasmed?
Who was there to
Did he
record it?
say he did it 61 times when really he maybe did it like 5?
He was literally sitting there going 61.
trying to
and then
break
died.
a record, maybe.
Balls popping out the eyes of a 40s cartoon animal who saw a foxy lady.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
addicted to gasm.
Yeah, it's not good, man. I mean, I feel like
That's death, man. That's
your
death.
balls would just like
Deflate.
convulse, like dry heaving.
Yeah.
Like, you, like
Yeah, your dick would just be going basically over and over again.
that's not good, dude.
I still question this number, though. How did they arrive at that number?
Maybe he's trying to break like a Guinness Book of World Records, recorded himself or something. I mean 61 times, dude. Like,
Must have taken a while.
I mean, I feel like twice in a day is kind of a lot.
Yeah.
you need, like, time to recover and think about what you've done. Like,
Yeah, you really need the time to
You
think
need
about
time
what
to
you've done.
flagellate yourself and ask Jesus' forgiveness.
Exactly.
yeah.
There are a couple of raisins.
Yep.
There's a couple
Dirt,
of reasons.
crucify, repeat.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
gotta whip
shit.
yourself in the back a couple times.
Oh, gross. Those things like fling bile at you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like a mancubus.
Yep.
They're super similar to a mancubus. You even asked Jesus if he was okay with it first. Yeah, you need Jesus'
No,
consent.
it's always better to ask for forgiveness than for permission.
Yeah. At least with Jesus.
Yeah, he's gonna say no.
Yeah, it's like, what are you gonna get from him?
Yeah, what's he gonna tell you? Like,
He's a samurai, like frozen in parts of the dragon.
that's cool.
The immortal sucks. I birthed for the first time. That was a surprise. Then later I gave birth to a little brown baby.
Oh God.
Oh, no.
That's not a baby you want to keep, OG.
That is some straight up like South Park.
It is, yeah.
Mother... I hate those freaking demons.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God,
You missed your
You
jump.
missed it, man.
The block of ice like got right in front of me as I hit the deck jump button.
As a former ninja, you must be mindful.
Yeah.
Push out extreme.
But come on. All right.
Sage, you gotta do better, man.
I'm trying.
Yeah, you're letting us down.
I learned it by watching you.
Don't watch me, man.
It's already 9:30, dude.
I know. Hey, Horton. Again, since you've beaten this, how far off from that boss are we?
Your ass is you, Clark.
I know you're facing imminent death, but that's no reason to be rude.
Just out of curiosity.
Okay, guys.
We're pretty much we're just about there.
I want you to remember it's something really great.
All right.
Almost at the next level, though.
Yeah,
Is the- oh.
one level and then the boss.
Yeah.
Oh, so is this like the whole? This is still the level before
Yup.
the level before
Yup.
the boss. Damn. All right.
Partnership wasn't a pleasure. It was. It was an
Can't gauge how much time it'll be.
Godspeed.
Fair enough.
So sometime between half an hour from
Oh,
now
God.
and next week. Oh, nice.
Oh,
Price is Right losing horn sound effect. What is that? What is that? The womp 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 womp? Womp womp
I
womp.
think
Is that what that is?
No,
It's different,
Right,
yeah.
is like
No,
it's
no,
just
no,
like
no,
two-
or something like that.
Well, that's the come on down one. I think.
Oh, is it?
Like, think,
I don't know my fucking
I
game
think-
shows.
I think.
Yeah,
I'm not like
I
a
think the
50-year-old lady who
losing-
watches daytime
I
TV.
think the
I'm
losing
sorry.
one's just like.
The ghost of the
Oh
raccoon.
no, it died!
It did die, but now its ghost is here.
Aw, poor raccoon.
Your best. Totally blew it. But that's okay. I'm here now.
Well, you were wrong. They were the game was heartless enough to murder the raccoon.
Yeah, apparently. Those monsters.
I'm thinking that its ghost is just hanging out now.
It also
Oh,
seems to have
wow.
just realized that it's dead.
Now you're inside the dragon.
Wow, this is like
that's
a...
now this really feels like Doom.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have it.
Dang.
And fast too. Before I end up as dragon duty.
I'm guessing don't step in there.
Oh, it's like a bouncy pad.
Yeah. You know, as dragon boogers are.
Yeah.
You can make like a bounce house out of this dragon.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys. I could set the difficulty to easy. Just
Would that
so we-
change anything though? I mean, we're plowing through most of the monsters.
I mean,
pretty
that's true. That's true. I guess we haven't really run into any hiccups
The
tonight.
only thing that's been killing you is falling.
Yeah.
Yeah, so myself. Supposed to be
I
like little
these
blood cells.
Little blood cells.
That's
yeah.
cool.
That's great.
So does that mean that we're like a cancer?
I mean,
No, dude, are we metastasizing?
Seems like it.
Say, can we get up to them lymph nodes?
we could try.
You get the
We can
hard
get to the
bosses
hardest
after that.
boss
Okay.
after. Okay. So I imagine there's at least a fight or two,
This would have been perfect for Valentine's Day.
right?
Oh, boys. Guess you never expected to find a wang this far up your ass, huh?
That was a great
good.
line. I know you couldn't hear that, Alex. Did you catch the subtitle?
No.
Bet you guys didn't expect to find a wang this far up your ass, huh, boys?
Okay.
3, maybe 4 arenas.
That's not terrible. It just depends on how many enemies are in each one, though.
Probably quite a few, given that we're close to the end of the game.
Well, you know, I feel like even if you guys do have to head out, I feel like I might as well finish it tonight. Like,
That's
even
fair.
if you do have to leave before we're done. So, I mean, it's just, there's so little game after, you know.
Right, there's no point
I get that.
in saving it for like a 15-minute stream next time, you know?
Right. We've had enough 15-minute streams with this game
Yeah,
already.
right.
Yeah, my doctor told me that I should stop having so many 15-minute streams.
If your stream lasts more than 4 hours, call a doctor.
Have you seen now that, did you know Viagra's generic now?
Generic? Look, they got like a brand X for my dick.
Well, they're,
Fucking camel bladder.
they, yeah, well, the patent or whatever expired on it, so anybody can make Viagra
Oh,
now,
okay.
or make dick pills. But
Are you saying I can have like a meth lab in my basement for dick pills?
I think you still
It'd
need to
be
get
like a dick
FDA
lab,
approval,
right?
but
I mean,
Okay.
you don't have to get FDA approval to like make them and take them for yourself. You
Okay.
just don't have to tell anybody.
Yeah, like moonshine, but for your dick.
moonshine.
Yeah, dick shine.
Oh,
Dick shine. There we go. Well, since you do look like a severed head on
Dick
the stream
meth.
again.
Oh god.
Dick meth. Oh god, a penis with meth mouth?
Meth urethra, I guess?
That would be bad.
Oh man, yeah.
Oh, I wasn't telling you so you'd move. I was just telling you because it was funny.
Oh, okay.
Just like I done so much meth that my dick grew teeth and then lost all the fluid.
Faces of meth, but it's like dick posters.
Heisenberg.
Heisenberg.
Right.
That's good.
No, I miss those faces of meth posters. Dude.
When that was it late 90s commercial that was like, this is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. Was that 90s or was
That
that
might even been 80s.
80s?
Something like that, yeah.
But yeah, I definitely remember where it's like the.
I think in the 90s they
That
updated it to
man.
have it be this is your brain on video games or something.
Right, well, because, you know, it's just the cause of all problems.
Yeah.
Hey man, it was comic books, then it was video games.
And before that, it was
Marilyn
cartoons.
Manson, cartoons.
Bugs Bunny, man, that made you shoot up schools.
Wow, you know, I mean, you get tired of Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, you can tell that we'd all be such wonderful, virtuous people who never have any horrible thoughts like this if we weren't playing this game.
Right, that's the culprit.
True, man. I was just a good,
Yeah, you're a straight
You're a
flyer.
good boy.
straight. Yep.
Gonna
straight
clean my room.
shooter, man. Yep.
Yep.
The two of them, then I got high.
I was gonna go to class.
But then I got high. What? Ooh, that's a great song.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite songs of all time, actually.
Yeah. Afro Man, dude.
Sage's absolute top favorite song is Bird is the Bird.
The bird is the word that's your all-time favorite sausage.
No.
He says it speaks to him on a personal level.
Guy,
Hey.
that might be my least favorite song.
Cold 45 is my favorite Afro Man song, but because I got high pretty soon.
How did you find the ancient? The ancient cock was hilarious. That was, such a
so
funny
funny.
fight.
Pretty easy this time around.
Yeah, it didn't take nearly as well. I mean, you didn't even beat it the first time, but yeah. Afro Man knock a dude out on stage, and the guy gets up and tries to mess with him, so he pops. Oh shit! Really?
Sage's favorite
that's
song is
well
the background
deserved.
music from Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh, nice. I didn't know Afro Man did that, but well deserved.
Yeah, some people
need to
earn it.
Stay the hell off the stage.
They do.
Plus, you never know, like, when somebody gets up on stage, if they're just overexcited or there's some psycho that might stab you. Or
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, because yeah.
Big fish.
Don't want to be John Lennon, you know.
Yeah.
Aquarium. Do you eat? Yeah. Aquarium.
Imagine,
Do
dude.
you eat?
Imagine if you hadn't got shot in the chest.
Imagine if you were alive.
Yeah, you don't want to end up something. I don't know what that end of that comment is.
Oh, you don't want to edit. You don't want to end up dime bag.
I don't know that reference.
Dime bag. I don't know that either. Actually.
Is that what you call your ball sack?
Well, a dime bag is, what do you call it?
Dude from Pantera. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. We also have maximum health upgrades, so that's probably part of why it's a little easier
Oh,
now.
dang. I didn't know that, but holy shit.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Mid performance. Yeah, that's nuts.
Wow.
Pretty soon,
Hell of a show, man. Like,
pretty soon you're gonna have to get into concerts the same way you get through airports.
God, I'm not looking
that's
forward to
coming.
that, dude.
That's coming soon.
I'm
Well,
surprised
it's
that's not already like that.
already
bad.
kind of like that. Or for sure, if you go to like sporting events, that makes you empty your pockets out,
Yep.
go through the metal detector and all that. And big concerts are like that.
Yeah, no, I've had to do that at least. Well, not. It wasn't even a concert.
You
It was
have
like
to get
a
into
it was
Disneyland
stand-up
for
comedy I had
Fingerprint
to do
now.
that at.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a stand-up comedy show.
I know at one point they were talking about like even casinos and movie theaters and basic places.
Dude,
like
I'll
that.
be pissed if movie theaters. I have to go through fucking security for that shit.
Yeah, you gotta like,
How
get
am I
like a
gonna bring in
rectal
Taco
exam.
Bell concealed under my jacket if I have to?
Yeah, you can't even hide it up your ass because
Hey.
they'll pull it out and be like, "Sorry, sir, you haven't digested this sufficiently."
Eat it again.
So glad guns aren't a big thing here over in, where is Horton? England?
Yeah, England.
Yeah, but, you know, people can still do bombs and acid and shit over there, so I wouldn't be surprised if the English government was more paranoid, they'd make you do the same thing.
In America, I don't even know if it's so much about guns. We just love security theater. Like,
Well, especially
it
ever
makes
since
people-
9/11,
it
people
makes
had to,
people
you know.
it makes people feel amazing.
Yeah, the
when they just
TSA
get to
hasn't
watch.
actually stopped a terrorist yet. Right.
I think didn't they fail like 85%
can't.
of bombs and guns in like
They actually
Yeah, there was a
they
test
get
run
through
or
it.
something,
in,
yeah.
like, field tests where they were sending like people.
I'm from Scotland, so as you know, knives are our thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah,
Knives
it can
are
be
the problem
nasty.
more than anything.
People get huge hard-ons for watching someone else get frisked. That's true. That's why TSA is the thing.
Yep.
I mean, the sad truth is Americans don't need stats or facts or like things to have any symbolism. What we need is to have a reasonable enough
Come
like
on.
performance of something in order for people to be like, yeah, it's probably fine. Like the TSA is almost as effective as just not having the TSA, but it makes people feel better.
The TSA is almost as effective as not having the TSA. That's a great sentence, actually. That's legitimately a good sentence.
But yeah, I don't know. I've definitely learned that about people in this
Ooh, that was a
country.
good one.
Is that if there's an answer, even if the answer isn't actually an answer, it just makes people feel better.
Yeah.
We just need.
Sometimes it
something
can make
to
the
do.
situation worse. Like, let's all give teachers guns.
Yeah. Or like think about in the Great Depression, a lot of the policies the government enacted actually protracted the Great Depression. But everybody liked Roosevelt so much better than Hoover because he seemed like he was really trying to fix it, even though he was making it worse.
Yeah, World War II was what pulled us out of the Depression.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, yeah, and we were out of the Depression before we got into World War II.
Because we were selling weapons.
Buying our shit, yeah.
Both sides too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Up until it wasn't cool to sell to one side anymore.
Right.
Which,
And that was only because they attacked us, not because they were doing anything we didn't like.
yeah. Although we were very intentionally not selling to the Japanese, which is why they attacked us.
Right, because we wanted our hands on Asia, not theirs.
Right.
But we didn't give a shit about what the Nazis were doing.
No, not at all.
I mean, I think to some extent we were happy to see Europe grind each other into a pulp until it became fairly obvious that there weren't a whole lot of countries left in Europe to stand up to the Nazis. And they were like, oh shit, like.
I wonder.
Regional hegemons are the only things that can really threaten the United States.
Yeah.
They can turn their eyes away from their own region towards ours.
But to be honest, I don't think the Nazis would have ever had a realistic shot at invading America. Even if we had done nothing, you know?
Yeah, well,
the logistics of that is just
trying to get across an ocean.
Yeah.
Unbelievably difficult. And the terrain of the United States is mountains and deserts and just like a totally inhospitable place to try to like maintain supply lines and get troops across certain distances.
The Nazis, at their most effective, couldn't, deal with Russia. I don't see how they could have been a real threat to an entire continent with an ocean in between.
Right, and I mean they didn't get very deep into Russia either. Like they would have.
And they got lucky because the Russians were like horribly unprepared thanks to Stalin's meddling.
And I mean the Germans only really stood a chance if the Japanese had actually been interested in going in from the east.
Well, the thing is, the Japanese did try that, and they got their asses handed to them.
Well, they had already ground their military to a pulp by the time the Nazis were really looking for their help, and they were tied up in so many different regions of Asia.
Well, the thing is that much like the Germans underestimating Russia, they underestimated China and suffered from kind of the same problems overall.
Well, it's just, I mean, the thing about World War II is the Axis countries had huge populations, but small countries, and they just underestimated how big Russia and China were, and like how many places there were to go and hide. Like you could,
I mean,
you could chase an army, 500 miles, and they still had another 1,000 to go.
It didn't matter how far. It didn't matter if you had planes that could fly 500 miles, because then your enemy would just pick up their factories and move them another 500 miles away, so you couldn't get to them.
Right.
Yep.
Well, and then you just you have to occupy. Like, if you're gonna invade, you have to at least minimally occupy the area to make sure your supply lines are secure, that the populace hasn't like reasserted control over the area. So like, they just didn't have enough human beings to leave behind to keep the peace in the places they
and they had an ideology that was just not, it was just inherently opposed to the concept of a peaceful occupation.
Right.
That's also true.
Well, yeah, I mean, any racial superiority doctrine is just not gonna, like, ingratiate you to the country you're occupying.
I mean, that's kind of why they historically fail.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, Japan had a really, like, one of the great PR moments, squandered PR moments in history was Japan being like, look at us, we're not white, and we're like the first country to be able to like beat the shit out of the Europeans, but then they just decided they wanted to copy the Europeans instead. So
yeah, it's a sad cycle of history, man.
And I mean, I don't. The Japanese calculus wasn't wrong. Like, you did need to be a massive power with resources, and like, I mean, they wanted to compete on the colonial like front. Then after World War II, that type of country didn't even matter anymore. It just didn't exist. That wasn't the game the world was playing anymore.
Right.
Japan got nuked for it.
Yep. And it's amazing how far back in history that trend goes, It's like a lot of the ancient empires that tried to be all brutal and tried to pull the racial supremacy thing, like like Assyria and like to some extent even the Mongols. They didn't have long-term survivability because of that.
No, and I mean it's the reason that a place like Rome or a place
Nope.
like Persia lasted as
Exactly.
long as they did, because they were like, hey, have your religion, couldn't care less, do your thing, like whatever, just pay your taxes.
And those were countries that would indulge in that kind of, let's wipe out all of the barbarians kind of bullshit sometimes, but they had enough restraint in doing it that they could gain allies, they could gain loyal subjects.
Right.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's the heart.
Yay.
Okay, so that's
We're not
the
quite
boss.
there yet, but we're getting there.
If it wasn't for the fact that empire necessitates hereditary rule, which then, means you get dumb fuck emperors, when it works okay. Like, not too
That's
bad.
if it works, though.
No, well, it's pretty rare it works.
Yeah.
Like, but when you have a good emperor, like, a lot of shit gets done, but then you have a lot of bad ones.
Oh, speaking of shitty emperors, and you know how a common cited reason for Rome's decline is too much lead in like their makeup and shit, and how that dumbed down the population, right?
They have watered the pipes. All the pipes were lead. And,
Yes. So, not at all ominous study, but there is a study that determined that 50% of Americans, roughly, and 90% of all Americans born between 1950 and like 1986 or something like that suffered from toxic high levels of lead from leaded gasoline, and as a result had a significant decrease in IQ on average of about 2.6 points or something. So not like a huge effect, but
across the population, that can be pretty significant.
Yeah.
Alright, let me see
It
here.
was like something from like Florida State, I think, that they released recently.
Mr. Rome had good roads.
I mean, that is true.
Well, we used to have good roads.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
well,
the roads weren't that great at the fall of the Roman Empire.
That's
Yeah,
true.
they were good at the end.
Yeah, they were good when they built them.
Mm-hmm.
And ours were pretty good when Eisenhower built them, too.
Yeah.
That's been a long fucking time ago now.
Alright, what am I missing here? Oh, okay, I guess I thought I had to connect tubes first.
Well, firing the cannon from inside the dragon's ass should work better.
Yeah,
That sounds insane. But it's been a crazy couple of
and
weeks.
then,
Maybe I just need to get crazy.
I don't think we're quite at the end of the Roman Empire times, because we don't have, like, an entirely mercenary military at this point.
Right, we haven't had our Caligula yet.
Yeah.
that's true.
Caligula came very early in the Roman Empire, though.
But are we counting the Republic?
Well, if you got
We're still in the Republic phase.
Yeah, that's true. We're in the Republic phase.
And the Republic
You're
got
right at the
bad, like before even Augustus took over,
Yeah, we're kind of right at,
What was the
right at
corruption?
the end, I think.
It was the corruption in the Senate that
Yep.
really led
Sound
to
familiar?
the empire. So that's a good point, dude.
America is just Rome 2.0, dude. It's gonna fall apart.
I mean,
It was
somewhere.
very specifically designed
Yep.
to kind of be Rome.
We modeled
That's why
ourselves after
Washington,
Rome.
D.C. is built with columns,
Right,
pentagonal
right, right. That's why
columns
they-
and Roman architecture.
Yep.
Why the fasces is everywhere.
We have a fucking eagle as our bird.
Yep.
Which Benjamin Franklin thought was a bad idea. He was a huge advocate for the turkey.
Yeah, we should
You
have
did
gone
think
with
that turkey was great.
Yeah. I don't know if that would have been a better bird.
Well, turkeys drown
Turkeys are so
staring
stupid.
at the sky, so.
It's like turkeys are noble birds. And
But the
Should
thing
have been the
is,
turkey? I disagree.
I
Turkeys
disagree.
are dumb as
but the
shit.
thing is, if turkeys are
terrible.
dumb, turkeys are fat, turkeys are lazy.
Okay, they're okay.
Does that
accurate,
not
sure.
feel like a symbol of America?
That's true. That's true. They're accurate. It's just that they're dumb.
yeah.
The eagle is
yeah,
what we
fair
aspire to be. The turkey is what we are.
Well, to be fair to Ben Franklin, he made a pretty good argument against the eagle because he was like,
It's a
the eagle's
scavenger.
just like a
Yeah,
scavenger
yeah.
piece of
That's
shit.
true.
Like,
Well,
it
I mean,
just
that's
comes
also
to feel.
accurate, though, in its own way.
Yeah, it is. Though.
Basically, there were no good options.
I mean, there are only.
Apparently, there aren't any good birds.
I don't know. We could have been like a crow. Crows are alright. I mean, they're scavengers, but they're smart.
True.
What the national bird of France is the rooster, right?
Okay.
I don't know.
Fuck
I'm
you.
trying to think. I'm trying to think.
Fuck you for
About
what?
About what?
No good birds?
No
Yeah.
Good birds?
Yeah.
Crows? What?
Ravens.
Yeah, ravens are alright.
Ravens are
Robins,
awesome and geese.
blue
Well,
jays.
geese are the worst birds.
Yeah,
Geese are the worst.
I would be scared of
They're
any.
the worst ones.
I would be scared of any fucking country that had a goose as its national bird.
Pretty sure
Yeah.
Canada does it.
Is it?
Pretty sure.
Fuck,
Hey,
don't
that's
piss off the
scared of
Canadians,
Canada
I
now.
guess. I
Well,
don't know,
I
man.
might be now. That's why you picked goose. I mean, I guess, but
Geese are mean, man. One wouldn't let me in the DMV once. I got pissed because I didn't want to go to the DMV anyway, and there's this fucking goose standing in front of the door going,
they do make some
At
awful
me.
noises.
So then I just kind of like waved my foot at it, and I was like, I'll fucking kick you, bird.
I played a game of chicken with a flock of geese once. I was on my bike and I was like riding towards them, and they decided to get in my way, and they were like kind of waddling towards me as like an organized group. And so I was like, "Fuck you! I'm just gonna go faster."
Cassowaries are if dinosaurs never died out.
There you go.
I don't know. Yeah,
Is there any country with a cassowary as its national bird?
That's a good question. I don't
Australia's
know.
got the emu, and I don't
Emus
think-
ain't shit. I
No,
mean, they
know
did beat
emus.
Australia in
I
the
know
emu war,
emus
but
I know emus ain't shit, but
I guess Australians ain't shit if they lost to emus. But
yeah. But I was gonna say, I think cassowaries would probably be the national bird of Australia, if anywhere. It's the emu down there.
aren't they from
that's
like New
probably-
Zealand or something?
Are cassowaries from New Zealand?
Yeah,
They were from Australia. I don't know.
pretty sure they're from New Zealand.
Okay. Kiwi is the national bird of New Zealand, though.
Right.
Kiwis
Right.
ain't shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, kiwis are like
Well, yeah,
cotton
they're-
balls with legs.
They're cute though. I'll admit
They are
that.
cute. They are cute. They do look like kiwis. They do look like that fruit. I'm not sure which one came first.
New Zealand's got a lot of weird birds. They also got that flesh-eating parrot over there.
Questioning parrot.
Yeah, it's a parrot that will attack sheep and eat their meat.
What the fuck is this like? But it's like a parrot.
Yeah, it's a parrot.
Talk.
You know, I don't know if it talks,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's a normal parrot otherwise. I'm surprised there aren't any countries with well, maybe there are in South America, but with like parrots as their national bird. A parrot would be good.
I can't imagine like questioning parrots and what it would say.
What it would say. I like that was your biggest question. Like, what is it going to tell you, though?
Well, I mean, like, what if it's like, what are you doing over there? It's like, eating the flesh of the living, eating the flesh of the living.
God damn it. I keep falling. I'm falling.
Yeah, it goes, probably want a cracker, and then it descends on Ted Cruz.
Nah, I bet it wouldn't eat Ted Cruz.
He probably doesn't taste very good.
Smell him and just kind of fly away. It's already necrotized. It's already necrotized.
I do like when you pull their spinners out.
Spinners? Is that the technical term for this?
Augers? I don't know.
It's a drill.
I don't know.
It's kind of hard to. God damn it. It's kind of hard to aim this thing, though.
Yeah, you gotta practice thrusting, Sage.
I do. Yeah. Apparently, it's not working. It's not going well.
Don't fall anymore, see.
I'm trying not to.
Yeah, you don't have enough health for another fall.
Yeah. Going in the hole.
Fuck it, hell, man.
But it's too late to go in the hole now. Your drill is blasted.
No? You pushing rubber, see?
Oh, God. You. Sorry if I'm not engaging in the conversation very much. This is just getting chaotic.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on. So if Jurassic Park really happened, do you think there are any countries that would adopt dinosaurs as their national bird?
Yes.
That would be interesting, huh? Probably. I don't know. Which country?
Well, we've learned recently that scientists actually are as irresponsible as they appear in fiction, so at some point that will happen.
Hey man, wait for that impossible mammoth, dude.
Yeah, it's
Impossible, man.
gonna be good.
You know?
Can't believe it's not mammoth.
That is one of my favorite comments and jokes that any of us have ever made.
Are you gonna go to Mammoth Park in Siberia?
Oh, Jesus.
If they have a restaurant, there you go.
It would be cool to see a mammoth, dude. You think you eat mammoth? Alright.
I'd try it. Come on. Yeah, whatever, you know.
Well, impossible, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, would you try the impossible mammoth?
Hell yeah, I would. Sounds like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, you know? And you can reunite with your caveman ancestry.
That's true.
Jesus Christ.
You never know, like, maybe the taste of mammoth will, like, you know, awaken some memory deep from within your brain, you know?
Some genetic memory.
Yeah.
Help at this point.
There you go. And I can't pronounce that.
Anarcho-primitivist talk?
Yeah. Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Yeah, why not? We're going back to caveman days, you know? That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, reject modernity, return to monkey.
I heard...
Return to monkey.
I think it was a clip from some crazy flat earth conspiracy theory guy, but he was talking instead about how people used to live a lot longer, you know, like the kind of like Methuselah kind of.
Yeah, because the Bible is a historical document.
Right.
No, it was 900 years old.
So this guy was claiming that in order to cover up for how old people used to get, scientists invented Neanderthals. When Neanderthals were actually just people who had lived to be hundreds of years old.
So wait, you're telling me that if you live to be hundreds of years old, your brow will fucking like lower and bulge out, and you'll be more stooped, and you're going to be hairier, and you're going to be more broad-shouldered. Yeah. You're going to look physically completely different.
Yeah, because you're old, dude.
And also, like when you interbreed with other people, like their children are somehow going to look more like you, even though the children are still young.
Because you pumped your old cum in her, dude. Like, it's just like...
Your nose and ears keep growing as you age.
Yeah, yep. So that's what the guy was saying. Like your nose, apparently your brow ridge, he said, grows as you age, which I don't think that's true because you're not going to grow more bone on your skull. I don't think, but
oh, you never know.
Well, maybe.
I mean, if you're not going to live for hundreds of years, how would you find out? Right?
You have no idea. So
that's the great thing about this series. It's unprovable, so it must be true.
But yeah, so he claimed that Neanderthals weren't real and they were just really, really old people.
Right, and dinosaur bones were planted by the devil to deceive us.
Right.
Well, what he said was that these guys were getting so much clout off the Bone Wars, right?
Bone Wars.
The Bone Wars.
What? Okay, you can't just give us the Bone Wars without explaining.
Okay. Well, when when in like the beginning of like archaeology,
oh, you mean the actual paleontological Bone Wars? I thought you meant the Neanderthals were having Bone Wars, where they were like, I don't know, like
about the paleontology, like the Bone Wars.
So when these, I thought Neanderthals were the secret human Bigfoot hybrid. No, Big Feet. They are actually alien human hybrids. Ancient aliens revealed the truth to us. They told us that Bigfoot was a reject from an alien species, but also evolved from Earth as a missing link between humans.
Not even the aliens want to be Bigfoot's friends?
Yeah.
No. Not only not their friends, but Bigfoot is an entire race of creature.
They were like abandoned here.
They're the sexually undesirable members of their species, and that's why they were abandoned here.
But then also...
the Bigfoots got dumped here because they're ugly?
Yeah. Well, no one would fuck them on their planet, so they sent them here.
They came here to fuck up?
Yeah.
Like, oh, no!
That's exactly what it is.
But I fucking love that Ancient Aliens episode gave us like 5 different Bigfoot origins that were all completely different from each other and incompatible within like 10 minutes.
No, Bigfoot's more like somebody who was like deemed just so ugly by their society that they literally shipped him off onto another planet.
Well, I don't know that Bigfoot hates women. We just know that he's ugly.
Yeah. I don't think it has... I mean, who knows what the preference is, right?
Yeah.
Maybe they only want to fuck anesthesiologists. I don't know.
Got his type?
I don't know.
That's Phase's
I have no idea.
You like fucking anesthesiologists? You like to get like an
Well, it puts
epidural
me to
before
sleep. So.
you like to get like an epidural before you.
Oh God. You know, my hands are starting to feel a little bit of that Doom Eternalness.
That's a good sign. That's how you know a game is good.
Yabba dabba doo!
Fred Flintstone. Those cats are just, I don't even know what they're fucking doing. What? I hit the thing. I had it.
Too low, Sage.
Fail, dude.
Too low.
I mean, not hit. He was grappling to it and everything.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you waited too long, man. Do it.
your altitude just went down too much. You know, you were like a falling plane.
Yeah.
There you go. That's how you do it.
Right.
4 a.m. Been a pleasure. Great stream. Have fun with the boss, and I'll see you again soon.
Yeah, have
Alright,
a good night,
cool. See you
Horton.
later, Horton.
Thank you
Yep, come
again
back.
for the raid. Seriously. And the resub.
And for just
Always
being
good
a
to see
great
you.
member of the chat.
Hell yeah.
Providing us with all kinds of wonderful things.
You're a big part of the immature community here.
Just make sure not, take your own advice. Don't exceed that 60-time limit.
Yeah. Holy shit.
What is that?
Oh,
the heart.
Nice.
How long would that take, man?
To jerk off 60 times. I mean, do you think you'd even have the arm strength, let alone whether your dick could take it, but do you think you can even get your arms to go for that long? I won't. I want to live.
Could your
Fair
arm go
enough.
for that? I feel like my arm would cramp up.
It's sashimi time!
Oh, what is this?
I don't know.
It's like a rat king, but for internal organs.
The guardian of the heart.
Alright.
Okay.
That's what you put on your Valentine's Day card. No, it's like a biblical angel.
It does kind of have that look, doesn't it?
Okay. Something faster with less wind up.
There is some cool stuff in the Bible, but man.
Oh, that reminds me. I got a video to show you guys later.
Is that the animation of?
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
fucking cool though.
Yeah, I love
You
that.
see that?
Animated, biblically accurate angels animated. It's just a video on
It's
YouTube.
really cool.
Oh, okay. No,
No, it's like a short, like minute long
I've
thing.
definitely seen some representations of
It's
like
cool to see them
Honestly,
animated,
some of
though.
the
the wheels with the eyes.
Mhm.
Always the strangest one to me.
best rim shot.
Well, this isn't heartburn because we don't have a flamethrower.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit. Dang, man.
Yeah.
You gotta dodge them things.
Oh.
I'm trying.
Is there health or no?
There should be health. It's ammo, at least.
Yeah, there's ammo, so I feel like it'd be a little. Yeah, there's.
There, it's up in the back over there. There you
I
go.
would prioritize here.
This actually reminds me a lot of the boss fights from the first game.
Get one, so my joke lands. I'll try.
I mean, the first game had a flamethrower. Pretty good one, too.
Yeah, it's too bad
Oh, no,
that didn't
cut
have to
out.
come back.
Are we doing hard ones? Is that something you want? Let's say.
If Michael was here, I'd say absolutely, because he
enjoy
enjoys it so much.
You enjoy some hard ones, man.
Are we a cop so we can put this dragon
Under
under
cardiac
cardiac arrest?
Oh, I
my
like
God.
that one.
Oh my god.
It was worth it to see Sage's face there.
Let's make that joke to Michael.
If he wasn't in Arizona right now, I would.
Right.
You're pissing me off.
Maybe I'll fly down there to Arizona and do
Jesus
it.
Christ.
Knock on the door and be
Oh,
like, hey,
God.
Michael.
Come on, I can't-
There's rings,
I
bro.
see them, but they're not.
You gotta get in on them rings, dude.
Yeah, man.
It's like Sonic.
Yeah. Gotta get them rings.
Do
Damn.
not blow yourself up.
Shit.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it. Alright.
Isn't there a point in the Bible where people like also stop just like aging to be like 9,000 years old or whatever?
Yeah, that just the way people age just kind of changed at a certain point.
Was that after the flood specifically, or is it just kind of happened?
Wasn't Methuselah was Noah's grandfather? Maybe I don't
Sounds
know.
right.
Came before Noah, so maybe
Yeah.
maybe it was before the flood.
Then he had.
I don't know why they didn't age very long after the flood.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Probably just God being a dick.
I mean,
I guess
that would be fitting.
Or maybe it's supposed to be like the inbreeding from, the fact that they only had like a small crew of humans left.
Oh God, are we all retarded?
That was God's plan for us.
No, like genetically defective.
Yeah.
That's sad, dude. God's mean.
God is pretty mean, man.
Well, I mean, he did used to just get drunk and wipe out entire cities on a whim,
That's
so.
true. Yeah, just for butt sex too. Like, what's so bad about that?
He'd kill you if he ate shrimp.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, what about that? That's the real.
And shrimp is good.
Yeah,
No,
man.
shrimp is great.
I like shrimp.
Definitely better than buck sex.
You should put that on a bag of shrimp steak.
Are we gonna sell shrimp with that on it? It's better than butt sex with an exclamation point on the front. Is that gonna be the brand name of the shrimp?
Yeah, better than butt sex shrimp company.
Are you the dragon's gallbladder? Because you're pissing me off.
The dragon's gallbladder.
That's good. That's some good puns here.
You know, if you're gonna do puns, at least make them gross and offensive.
Oh, watch out. You're losing low on health here.
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck?
No, did any health respawn? There's health.
Yeah.
Over there.
Run. Oh, no. It's almost dead, I think.
It's also dropping health, which is
Oh,
nice.
fuck.
No, you better hurry up and get some. Jeez. Probably.
Ah.
Yeah, it's actually a decently tough boss.
Yeah. Proper boss fight.
Man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ah.
Holy.
God, how many eyes can one heart have?
I know.
Surprisingly, you're not the ugliest thing I've killed today.
I think I'm going to disagree with that, Lowline.
You're an awfully big fellow, aren't you?
Dude.
There's a bouncy pad down there, though.
Is there? Oh,
Got a hook shot. There's spikes coming in from the walls that are trying to fuck
Oh,
you
come on.
up.
Oh,
Oh, no. Hook it.
again, dude.
Oh, that was close.
Stay on the wall.
How much would it have sucked if we had to start this all over?
Whoa.
A lot.
That thing
We're
is
very
close to death.
It's done. We got a bouncy pad.
And then,
Should you console a doctor if your heart has bouncy pads?
yes. That's not, I can't imagine that's a good thing.
Why would that not be a good thing?
There we go. We did it. We beat it.
Sweet.
So it really was only 2 streams.
Sort of.
Only
Well,
6 streams.
6 streams. And you guys are free to go.
Yeah, you're finally gonna unlock
Damn.
these restraints that you've placed on us.
Yep,
Damn,
exactly.
that's pretty badass.
That's fucking cool. I almost feel like this whole game was just like the climax 3rd act of the franchise, right? Almost. It's like the whole game was.
I do wish I had more context for this dragon, though.
Yeah, I mean, they probably did explain it while we were talking.
Still want to know what happened to Kamiko.
Yeah.
Your egos are growing heavier by the moment.
Odds it'll actually save them.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
Bros before mortal foes, buddy. Always.
You owe me.
Well, there we go. That was Shadow Warrior 3.
Nice.
Just eating sushi.
I think from the dragon.
I hope it's dragon sushi. That sounds good. I want some.
Dragon sushi?
Yeah.
That, yeah. They must. They must. The raccoon even is trying to eat the.
There you go.
There's his face.
Oh,
Yeah, he looks
there
like
you go.
the mascot from Iron Maiden.
Mortal friend.
Yeah, he does.
A little bit like the Crypt Keeper.
Yep.
Or Luke Skywalker in that animated segment of the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Mm-hmm.
Look around. We did it. Together. As a team. We saved the world and humanity. Not too shabby for a former god, a retired ninja, a trash panda, an old witch. As ex-billionaire, huh? What?
That team part. Truth be told, you weren't exactly a team player.
We talked about this. Hey, I had to improvise. Otherwise, Koji wouldn't still be alive.
And if you hadn't set that dragon free in the first place, it wouldn't have destroyed half the planet. It's uninhabitable now.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Zilla. Can't you just not be such a giant asshole for once in your life?
I don't think he's capable of that at all.
Hey, hey, hey!
Okay.
What was the deal, huh? No more.
Is there how much world is left?
Doesn't
Too?
seem like much.
Yeah, is this what's left? Is it just them sitting here? God damn, that dragon was big, dude.
Yeah, it was.
Yep.
It's fucking sick.
Flew on forever earlier.
Mm-hmm. All
There we
right.
go.
There we go.
That was a
That's
crazy
Shadow
game.
Warrior 3.
Hell yeah, and we will be back next week.
Yeah, we're
with-
gonna end the stream for real this time.
Yeah, actually, it's actually over now. But yeah, we'll be back next week with Never Ending Nightmares, and that is not Raid Shadow Legends.
Never any story.
Raid Shadow
Never,
Legends?
no, not that. No,
Candy Crush?
no. The game Never Ending Nightmares. You'll see when we play it.
Dungeons and Dragons.
No,
Well, what the fuck, Sage?
the game. I said what it was.
Yeah, but nobody cares about that.
All right. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Luckily, we got the technical issues figured out. I'm gonna do a raid real quick, and we'll see you next
Raid
week.
Shadow Legends.
No, not that kind of raid. Anyway, good night, everybody. See you
ya.
next time. Yeah. I just gotta do the little countdown.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna start putting my shit on, though.
For sure.